Hello, 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 hello. I am Legacy Moon, and I am here with my Houdat friend, Native Tribe Urban Media. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you don't know where you are here for After Dark. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's some After Dark emojis. I can't remember. I know I made some. I don't know if they're there. So if you are a member, drop your After Dark emojis in the chat and everybody else, get your snacks and your drinks together because why? It is Friday. And you can drop your fire and your moons in the chat as well. Let me see here. Is there an after dark emoji? Yes, it is one. It's right here. Yeah, there we go. After dark emoji. I knew I had done one. There we go. There it is. That after dark emoji. Let me look at it and make sure. Let me see, y'all. I want to make sure. Make sure that's what I dropped in the chat. Yes, yes, the after dark emoji. All right, y'all. Okay. So, like I said, I am Legacy Moon, and this is my good friend here, Native Tribe Urban Media. How are you doing, Native Tribe Urban Media?
I am good. It's been a long ass week, so I'm good. Glad to be at the end of it because Lord of mercy, it's been a lot. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Just just been over the hills and through the woods all week long. Then it was fucking freezing in Atlanta all week long. So yeah, I've just been going through it. But I'm good though. I'm good though. Glad to be here.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Now, let me see here, because I'm just feeling some kind of way because you and your feelings about the weather in Atlanta. When you bring up the weather here, I just think it says cold, windy, wind advisory, and cold. That's just it. You don't get no temperature, just wind advisory and cold, and the wind is whipping. And I am, you know, for me. I am a very I am normally cold nature, but being with my sister, I don't know what her deal is, but she just always needs heat. But today, not only is the heat on, but I've got this little fireplace heater on. You know them little bitty. I have one of those on because I'm cold. I am very very cold, and I still, even though I have the headphones on and everything, I can still hear the wind. It is talking, and I'm sure the lake, the poor little lake out there, the poor little duckies couldn't swim. Just a mess, a complete mess. Let me speak to y'all before we get a lot of people in here and it's just too many for me to keep up. We've got Sound Check Annette. Shirley testified finally. Marine Branch in the building. We have Michi 3. Rakia is here. Justin's mom, Miss Principal. Who else do we have here? Hey, let's talk about it all. Tracy in the building. Miss Mad About Music. Tanya B is here. Nikki G is here. Brown Wife. Prima Wanda in the chat. Andrea. Retro in my fro up in here. Um, let's see. Messed up. We got Southside Chi Town here. We've got Bible Lady in the building. Make Beauty Forever is here. I got let's talk about it all. Jane is here. Jane, I've been missing you, girl. Where you been? Mai Tai in the building. Woo Wop here. Butterfly Diva Dumb folks. AK's POV. Chick-fil-A Gal. How is everybody doing? We also have a member milestone from Woo Wop. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for that member milestone. And let's see here. Woo Wop says 7 months and counting legacy. Hey, native. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. She's been a member for 7 months. That is Woo Wop. That is, she's been a member for 7 months. And I really, really appreciate that. And thank you for supporting the platform. Now, y'all know, well, if you know, you know. If you was in our Zoom, you know, people have a lot of names out here in the YouTube streets, but you know, it's okay because Woo Wop is also no 5-4, which I have been saying wrong. like ever since she's been in my chat. So finally got it right. But anyway, thank you so much for the member milestone. Thank you for supporting the platform. Hey, Miss Nisi. All right. Let's see if anybody else came in. I said, hey, Chick-fil-A. Oh my goodness. Miss Principal. Miss Principal has gifted not one, not three, but five Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries memberships. Okay. Let me see who we got gifted. We got Tanya B, AK's POV, Butterfly Diva, JDK, and Adrian Crawford. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries members. Drop your new emojis in the chat. And y'all, please welcome these new members up in here, up in here. Do I have my new members? Y'all, nope, I sure don't. I sure don't. I don't have my new members in here, y'all. So just let me do it. Let me do it this way. Let me do it this way. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, thirsty rabbit, black but not bitter, pretty GC. What's up? What's up? What's up? Mai Tai, thank you for the member milestone. Mai Tai has been a member for 7 months. She says, "Back up off my moon." Who? Somebody's messing with the moon? Do you mean back up off my moon? Who messing with the moon? I didn't know somebody was messing with the moon. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that member milestone. And also, Mai Tai is a marvelous moonlight mod. Shout out to her for that. But thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the member milestone, Mai Tai. And thank you for supporting. We also have another new member. We have Dee. She has become a member to the Legacy Mind True Crime Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries members. Drop your new emojis in the chat, and y'all please welcome DS3925 as a new Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries member. Hey, Say J. Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you, you guys, and thank you for supporting and for being here. So, Native, you've had a busy week. I think all of us. It's a lot going on. We are. I don't know how many days before Christmas. Do you know? Because I don't do math, Native. How many days before Christmas are we?
I mean, I think it's like 6, right? It's the 19th, and
Child.
this was on the 25th. So
Look, I
yeah.
didn't even know. Look, I was trying to set up my live and I couldn't figure out why. Well, that's because I was all the way somewhere like on last Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah. So yeah, so they updated it because the way that you gotta do it now, you actually have to go in and put the date. Like you gotta change the date from the last one.
yeah, and but see, I didn't know what the date was. That was the problem. I had
Hmm.
no clue what the date was.
Hmm.
So, yeah, that was my problem. Well, y'all, I am today we are going to, I think one of these days this week, probably Wednesday. So, no, let me start here. Last Friday for After Dark, we looked at as many of Nesto's court hearings as we could. So we got all those court hearings. We watched them, and then on like Wednesday or Thursday, I played some calls that were pertaining to those court dates. That he had with Dre. I played those calls. Then I stopped, halfway through, and I said we would pick it up here on After Dark. So that is what we are going to be doing today. Hey, coffee is brewing. Delicate Dell is the rocks. Anybody who's come in and I've missed you, charge it to my head and definitely, definitely, definitely not my heart. Okay. Um. After that, Miss Principal said, "After that zoo, I need a snack." Yeah, if you are not a member at V Lenore's over there at her house, you missed some things. You missed some things. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll resend it later. What are you resending? What's happening? What's happening? So, Native, can you tell me what do you know about? I say Sharon, they say Sharon, tomato, Sharon Moore, the coach from Michigan, wherever. I know, not Michigan State, but Michigan. I can't remember. Where Justin's mom? Help me out. Y'all tell me where is he?
Literally sitting right here. So
No,
Sharon,
not you.
no,
Not
Sharon, let's Simone.
okay.
Sharon Moore is how you say his name. He was a
Okay.
coach at the University of Michigan. He took over for John Harbaugh after John Harbaugh went to the NFL to coach for the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
So he came into this PWI, right? This predominantly white institution,
Because that's
and
nice. What's a PWI? Okay.
he brought his nigga ways with him. Okay, let's just be let's just be completely real. Okay? Like he brought his nigga ways up there to this PWI, and it doesn't match, right? It's not a good match. It's not a good fit. Um, and let me just tell y'all something about. I don't know how into college athletics you all are, or into specifically into college football. Y'all know I talk about college football all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
college football is a thing for me. So there aren't that many black head coaches that are in Division 1 college football, right? So Deion Sanders, you had Sharon Moore. I can't think of all of them, but it's just not that many of us that do it, right? So this is a predominantly white space, and I think that that's important because when it comes to brothers like Sharon Moore, we can't afford to make any mistakes. They're always looking for us to have a reason to fire us, right? To get rid of us because they want to keep most white spaces. They want to keep white spaces. Um, so Sharon got fired and went to jail on the same day. It was it's pretty it's pretty sad. And then to watch a lot of these sports commentators try to make excuses or not really make excuses. I think whenever there's something that has to do with SA or anything like that, it's almost like a lot of these dudes are like frightened or they're scared to talk about it, right? They are Shannon Sharp is like tripping over his words, trying to make it seem like he ain't
Mm-hmm.
he ain't did the same shit. And I'm like, nigga, what is you talking about? You did the same thing and got caught up in the same mess. And so, I think like I think the lesson is number one, don't be out here like touching folks that you ain't supposed to be touching. And then the lesson two is when you are in those environments, you have to be very mindful. I saw Justin's mom put he got too comfortable. You got to be mindful not to get comfortable in these people's places. You know what I'm saying? In these white spaces, this ain't where you belong. You're not gonna get no leeway. You're not gonna get no kind of um um a helping hand. You ain't gonna get none of that. They are waiting for you to fuck up, nigga. They are waiting to get your ass out of there. And I think like as far as his coaching skills, you know, he won some games. I can't remember Justin's mom. You could probably tell me whether or not he beat Ohio State. I don't know because that's all people in Michigan really care about. So I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, yeah, Southside Chi-Town. You ain't gonna get no grace as a black head coach in college football. You're just not. Gone are the days of Lovey Smith and what was that nigga name that coached at the Cincinnati Bengals forever and never won a Marvin Lewis? Was that his name? You ain't gonna get no Marvin Lewis. They just forgot to fire him. That nigga was just like up there just losing games and shit, and everybody just forgot to fire him. But gone are those days, right? Black head coaches have it hard. That's probably one of the most difficult jobs you can have as a black head coach, and not only a black head coach, but like a black assistant coach as well, because as rampant, especially down here in the South, right? These college fans are so rampant about winning that if you have a black head coach, you lose one game, and guess what? Guess what the fans are saying? Fire him. You know what I mean? We went through it at Florida State when we had Willie Taggart. Willie Taggart lost the first game of the season. This was his very first game coaching at Florida State. You know what the fans said? Fire him
Fire
after
him.
one game. You see what I'm saying? There's no wiggle room for black head coaches in college football. It's a very difficult thing. Assistant coach is the same way. If you're an assistant coach, if you are a defensive coach and your defense give up 50 points in the game, oh, they calling for your head. They are calling for your head. You're gonna be all kind of niggas that week.
Not all kinds of niggas. Oh
You're
my
gonna be all kind
gosh.
of niggas, especially like when you look at a team like a school like Alabama. Do you think the University of Alabama ever gonna have a black head coach? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's just hard, man. That shit is difficult.
Mm. Well, I asked that for a reason, but before I get into those reasons, let me get back into this chat.
Hold
Hey,
on.
huh?
Wait. Before you do, I want to say this. No 504 said not Colorado fans. They love prime time. That's coming to an end. No 504. These people are giving up 50 some yards, 50 something points per game, over 50 points a game. They are about to be tired of Dion. I'm sorry to say, and I don't want to say that because I love Deion Sanders, former Florida State guy. He's a Florida guy. I don't want to say that about Deion, but you have to win. And Deion has been taking some horrible losses. Those fans are starting to kind of look at him a little side eyed. I'm just saying. Nobody's safe. Nobody is safe. You have to win, and Deion is not winning, and Deion is losing badly when he does lose. So, the honeymoon might be might be over out there in Colorado, but we'll see what happens next season.
Oh wow. Let's speak to Delicate Dale. Hey, what's up, Delicate Dale? Um, there's somebody else I wanted to speak to too, because I stopped on her name back when I was actually looking at comments. It's something Gale. Is it Candy Gale? I think Candy Gale 10. What's up? What's up? Miss Principal, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, the lesson is keep your private parts to yourself.
Yep.
That seems to be the lesson that is going around about a lot of it's pertaining to not just coaches, but some other folks too. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
But the thing is that like see, and I'm gonna say it again. These dudes, when these cases come up, instead of saying he was wrong, he should have kept his privates to himself, like you just said, Miss Principal. Instead of saying that, they like, oh, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Like as if your penis falls out by accident and just rubs up on people. You know what I'm saying? Mine don't. Mine never has. You know what I'm saying? But they act like you got to be careful. They out to get these men. Nah, shut up. That's not what that is. And I feel like that's a predator's mindset, right? That is a mindset of a man who has self-control issues. When you say, because somebody else got caught up in something that they ain't had no business doing, that everybody, all men need to be careful. Yeah, that's some predator talk. That's some bullshit.
Like in the words of Shannon Sharp, well, nobody thinks they're going to be caught when they start cheating because uh, they don't cheat and expect to be caught. That's what Shannon Sharp said. I can't help it. He said it. So, okay, don't
Mm.
blame me. Don't shoot the messenger. Shoot the person who wrote it. Okay, who said it, I mean. And that's what he has said.
You need a horse tranquilizer to shoot him. So
When you go out speeding, you don't know you're gonna get caught speeding. You just be speeding. Burp. Those of you who just became members, check out the last members only video I did. That'll give you a little bit of context of why I'm picking on Shannon Sharp. Aunt Natty, she has been a member for 8 months. Okay, she
oh,
says
oh,
he yes, 8 months. She said he learned that day he can't do what they do. Okay, yes, absolutely. Thank you, Aunt Natty, for the member milestone, 8 months, and thank you for supporting the platform.
Stroke it, baby, stroke it, baby. Work it, baby, work it, baby. Stroke it. There is something I want you to find me.
Okay, I had to get my sing on for a minute. Miss Principal, thank you for, I don't know if I said thank you for the gifted memberships, but thank you for that. And thank you for the super chat. Miss Principal said, I just want to learn how to run without bending my knees.
you don't.
We are not going to do that, Miss Principal, but thank you for the super chat. You know what she's saying, native.
Yeah, that's why I say you don't want to know how to do that. You'll need to put your shins all the way up.
Let's see here. Justin's mom. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, she says, in better news, Michigan's baseball team is 10-0. Perfect record. They're doing an awesome job. Native. Thank you for the super chat. Justin's mom. Native, you see that? You see that? You see how she tried to change the subject? Meanwhile,
Um,
in baseball.
wait, hold on. That's the basketball team legacy loan because I was confused. I'm like, it ain't baseball season. Okay,
I do say basketball. Perhaps I should put my glasses on to read these things. I'm
I
sorry.
was confused as hell. I was like, Michigan. No wonder they 10-0. Ain't nobody playing with them.
I didn't know Michigan had a base. Do they have a baseball team?
I could listen. I could beat your team if you ain't on the field. I mean, like that's yeah. That's, nah, that's great. Justin's mom, Florida State. We need some more players. Like we just. I mean, I feel like we got a new coach, and I feel like he's a decent enough coach. But I feel like we haven't. I feel like it's his first year, so I feel like we'll get it. But congratulations to the Michigan Wolverines on their 10-0 start. We do
That's
not have a
cool.
we do not have a 10-0 start, so
That's cool, though. That is.
completely gave up on sports altogether. So whatever,
Yeah, I know. Poor native.
whatever, man.
Let me see. That was a super chat. We've got a member milestone from Diva Shawnee. She's been a member for 7 months. She said, love you. So proud of you, Legacy. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And thank you for the member milestone. Let me see here. Okay, let's do that. We've got a member milestone from Shelly C. She's been a member for 11 months. Thank you for being here and thank you for supporting the platform. I truly appreciate it. Let me see. What else do we have here? We've got. We also have a new member, which is a lady, which I'm thinking that a lady was just renewing her membership. I'm thinking. Um, yeah, this is welcome, welcome, welcome to the Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries membership, a lady. Okay, Miss Principal, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Miss Principal, thank you for the super chat. She says, I learned today that freaky seniors act up on the interwebs. Child, act up, act crazy. You ain't never lied. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Principal. Oh my gosh. Do they ever? Do they ever? Whew. So, when I asked for about the what's his name? Sharon, the
Oh my God.
tomato.
Oh my God.
I had my reasons. I had my reasons. And the reasons are the reasons. Okay. I want to play. So we all know he got arrested. He broke into this white woman's house, right? That he used to date or whatever, and she feared for her life so much so that she called her attorney before she decided to call 911. And he tried to, I guess, cause self harm with a butter knife. Okay, two butter knives to be exact. Okay, so I asked, that's why, we got into it, and I asked Native these questions, did he know about him and whatnot. So what I want to play now, in members, we did the court hearing. So here's just a little news story that's kind of breaking things down for us. Up, up. Let me share my screen.
Tonight with those stunning new revelations in the Sharon Moore criminal case. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. Thank you for joining us. Now, for the first time, we're getting a look at what happened inside the Ann Arbor apartment before his arrest on December 10th. 7 News Detroit obtained court testimony from December 12th, which detailed a woman's frantic phone call to her attorney saying, he's here, Sharon is here.
Investigators say Moore showed up unannounced.
Now, can I say this? Yet last night, I showed an Iman Shumpert's body cam where the police was called to his house. A woman was accusing him of DV. I was very suspicious as soon as I hit play when I watched it the first time, is because, 911 comes on, can I help you? And, she, hold on a second. And she proceeds to argue with him. Any woman who has been a victim of DV does not take the time out while she is talking to the 911 operator because she's in fear of her life to tell her, hold on a minute, while she argues with the person who she is afraid of. I know when I made my 911 calls, I was afraid and I want them folks there. She was very much so blase with the 911 operator. And by the time the police got there, it was so bad that she was demanding to be arrested because she did not want to leave. And because he didn't want all the drama, he said, look, just let her stay. Y'all stay here, let her stay and wait for her ride. A ride, may I tell you, that had already been there, but she didn't leave with them. She let them leave. And this is, after this domestic, in air quotes, violence situation. So I say all that to, in this case, somebody had mentioned in the chat before, when we were doing the hearing, why did she call her attorney first? And that's my question. Why did she call her attorney first? What say you, Native?
I mean, you talking about Amon Shumpert?
No, no, no. I was a minute ago, just to add, just to say
Oh,
why. Yeah.
oh,
Now I'm talking about this man's
oh,
lady. Why did she call her attorney first?
oh, hell, I don't know. I mean, maybe her attorney know kung fu shit. I mean, these niggas be trained in all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know if I'm in danger and I call somebody else, I mean, the person I'm calling gonna be able to either kick some ass or bring a weapon or bring a bottle or something. Shit, I don't know. It don't make no sense logically that you would do that, but maybe Maybe they got a special. Maybe the lawyer said, you know what? If you ever get in some trouble and you need somebody to ass kicked, call me. Okay, no matter what time of the day or night, call me. Call me, girl. I got your back. And that's what she that's what she thought of. Like, let me call this nigga and see. Let me call and see if he can get this nigga ass kicked real quick.
Let's see. Bible said he would probably do more damage with a plastic butter knife. Yeah, that the butter knife. That's what took me out. Butter knife. Okay, let's listen
Let
to
me just
see.
say this about this dude, this Sharon or whatever his name is.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say this. Y'all think corny niggas ain't dangerous? All right. The first time I seen this dude out here crying on the football field because he won a game, I was like, this nigga corny. Now, Justin's mom, I don't know if you thought he was corny. I don't know. I know you're a Michigan fan. I don't know if you thought he was corny, but I always thought this was a cornball. And I mean, and I'm just kind of looking at his actions now, and it confirms that he was a cornball, but I always thought that he was a cornball. I mean, just look at him. I just, he just looked like he's trying to fit in. He trying to fit in with his mugshot. Just how the gangsters look. They look like this. Okay, let me look like this. Okay,
Not
take the picture. Take the picture. This is how cornballs take pictures. I'm just saying. Like it's just I don't know. I just like from day one. I was like, who is this nigga? Like but I don't know. I guess it all came out in the wash. You know what I'm saying?
Justin's mom said, by the way, his wife is still with him and they are dogging her out bad in these streets. I can imagine. Hey, D Dub.
Just Nikki said he looked like something wrong with him mentally. No, that's what a cornball looked like. When you a cornball, just think you take pictures like this. No. He. I mean, look. He was able to finesse his way to to be a head football coach at a major university. Like he ain't at Michigan Tech coaching. He ain't at ITT Tech coaching. He ain't
I
at
see.
IDC college. He ain't there coach. He at Michigan, right? The University of fucking Michigan. So he must have been able to do something, but he do look like a cornball. And who is it? Who was it that said that? Who was it that said that they said that about? Oh, Justin's mom said my son said he was always weird to him. From the time when he came out there and was crying on them people football field where they won a game, I was like, this nigga corny as fuck. Niggas, stop
Okay,
trying so hard. Stop
wait
trying.
a minute. Wait a minute, Native. Was this his very first game with Michigan State?
First of all, it's Michigan, and yes,
Oh, well, whatever.
and yes, it was. But
Well, I mean, so I can vulnerability is not bad in me. I can
here
accept
we go.
that.
Here we go. All right.
What?
Nah, you
It was his
can't.
first game.
You can't go. All right. You can't go out there and be crying on these people. He corny. He's corny. Okay.
Miss Principal said light skinned men are a little emotional. Sorry for the stereotype.
I mean, kind of corny to me.
Sensible Creation Sister wants to know who's in her seat. She says, I'm in row 2, seat B. Oh my goodness. University of Michigan will drop you like a hot potato. Justin's mom said, Hey, Fedora, how are you doing? All right.
Forced his way inside, grabbed butter knives from a drawer, and made alarming threats before leaving.
7 News Detroit anchor Simon Shaquette is joining us tonight. So, Simon, you've been going through these documents. What are you finding?
Yeah, Mike Carolyn for the first.
Wait, before he tells what he finds in the documents, I found it strange. You break in, you threaten self harm with butter knives, then you leave. Like, what are we, what is happening here? I
What
don't.
part of football you don't understand? So you trying to tell me, oh, it was his first game. I understand. That nigga corny. See, you missing the overall picture. I'm telling you, this man he's corny. That's what someone does. That sound like something a non-corny person would do? No, that sounds like some shit a cornball would do. Sound like some Nesto shit because Nesto corny.
Not Nesto shit. Okay.
Time we're getting more insight into the crisis that led to the criminal charges against former coach Sharon Moore, and hearing firsthand from the officer doing the investigation who says the alleged victim told police she'd never been more terrified in her life.
But she called her attorney
Inside this
first.
official court transcript known as a swear-to by Detective Jessica Welker from Pittsfield Township Police, we're able to see exactly what led to criminal charges against Sharon Moore. The detective on the record stating that on Wednesday, December 10th, Moore was inside the home of a staffer he allegedly had an affair with, who worked for him as part of the Michigan football program. The victim claiming Moore had been stalking her for months and had a history of domestic violence. The attorney for the alleged victim relaying to the detective that Moore, quote, armed himself with a knife and confronted her after he was recently fired, the attorney adding that the former staffer was preparing to leave town, and Moore allegedly told her, quote, you ruined my life, after entering her apartment.
What's the ongoing messaging here beyond the coach's firing?
Crisis communications expert Colleen Robar telling me U of M must act with empathy and take decisive steps to ensure this painful chapter is addressed with transparency.
I would make sure the athletic department has a clean sweep. I would look to changes in the communications department.
Robar also pointing to this scandal harming so many people. In this transcript, the detective also referencing how Moore allegedly threatened to take his own life when he was armed and, quote, turned the knives on himself, pointing them at his neck, saying he was going to kill himself and she was going to watch.
Okay, now here you said he's a cornball. I want to know, is he dumb? Like, do you know how long it would have taken him to unalive himself with a butter knife in the neck? That would take a minute. Hey, Salado, that would take like a minute to
I
do.
mean, you the one said that he was emotional and it was
Okay,
justified that
but
he
that
tried
I
to
was
the
just.
game. I'm trying to explain to you that it ain't just that. The man is corny, okay? This man is like, what? I'm gonna kill myself. Look at this here knife. I got this here knife. It's a butter knife. It's a butter knife. I'm gonna get the stubble off my face first, and then I'm gonna kill myself. Like nigga.
Justin's mom says, I hope he moves away. I am so embarrassed and tired of this story. And D Dub says, Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Say it
I
for
mean,
me, native.
there is something to it though. There is something to it. I will say that I don't know how many times, like from OJ to Alfonso Ribeira to this nigga, everybody in between, leave the white girls alone. I mean, I'm just saying. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. But for me, I can't. I don't know.
Well, yeah, like Bible Lady said, he was gonna butter himself to death.
I guess. Sure. I mean, nigga, I'm about to clog my pores. I'm about to clog my pores.
Also mentioned in this swear-to, Moore allegedly saying to his alleged mistress, quote, I hate you, my blood is on your hand. In a recent message posted to YouTube, the U of M interim president, Domenico Grasso, speaking to campus, fans, and the community as a whole, and doubling down on conducting an independent investigation.
Our focus is strictly on uncovering the facts. It is my job, my duty, to ensure the integrity of this investigation.
As Moore remains free on $25,000 bond, his attorney has continued to decline comment.
So hard to hear all of that. Simon, you talked about the path forward for the University of Michigan. Anything else you can share from that crisis manager in terms of how U of M turns the page?
Yeah, she really did emphasize there's a lot to be done here to restore faith in the program, but number one is ensuring that this never happens again, putting in the safeguards and doing the steps necessary to achieve that.
And I'm sure a lot of people are worried because she talked about a clean sweep in that athletic department, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Now that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting to see the clean sweep. Who else is going to leave? Who else is going to leave? I saw a comment I wanted to read.
Fedora said his pores were already clogged.
Where did I see that comment? Or maybe it was a comment I was going to make. Who knows? Oh, it was a lady. Says his only hope is to say she put hoodoo on him. Okay.
I mean, but let me tell you the impact that this has, right? The impact that this has. Now let me just preface this by saying it's not right. But what's going to happen is, do you think that the University of Michigan, Ohio State, any of these colleges are going to hire a black head coach now?
No,
See,
I
this
don't.
is the impact of not having representation is that when we get a little representation, when that one person does something, when that one person messes up, like it makes it difficult for that university to say we're gonna put. I don't care how qualified he is. I don't care like if he had won national championships somewhere else. If he was a great defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter. He just fucked it up for all the black head coaches that were qualified and that ain't on no bullshit to come and get a job at the University of Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State. You know what I'm saying? All these colleges like that. And again, I'm gonna say it one more time. It's not right, but the reality of college football and college sports is that's the way that should go, and that's the part that I think is worse. Is that when you do stuff like this, you know whether or not you want to be or not, when you are the head coach at the University of Michigan, you are representing black people. You are representing black coaches. You are, in a lot of ways, opening a door for black coaches that could possibly follow behind you or could possibly get hired at other, colleges and universities. And that's what happens. So now
Right.
you got these qualified black assistant coaches that will never be anything but assistant coaches because people like Sharon Moore with his butter knives has then fucked it up for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Well, uh, a lady brought forth an important question. They're going to do a clean slate, right, in the athletic department, and they're going to make sure this never happens again. And the lady says, how are you going to make sure this never happens again? Like, that's not a it's never going to happen again type of thing, because this could happen in any department to anyone. I mean, so
No, no, no.
I
Let's be clear about what this is. This is a black head coach. We're
what
going to make sure that this never happens again. We're not going to hire any more Negroes to walk our sidelines unless they are assistants or unless they are student assistants. They got the student assistants is out there
hmm
helping the coaches. They got them. They'll put an assistant coach, but to be the head coach of our football program, y'all know that the football programs at these schools bring in the most money. It's not volleyball, it's not basketball, it's not softball. Football brings the money in. And for a prestigious school like the University of Michigan, I give them their props. The University of Michigan been doing it for a long time, and they've been doing it at a high level for a long time. And they've had a lot of great legendary coaches, and they played a lot of legendary games. They won national championships. That is a very prestigious football school, right? Even in a lot of ways, the basketball team, we wouldn't have, the Fab Five, without University of Michigan, right? So a school like that, when they say we're not going to let this happen again, do you realize how many scandalous white coaches there are in college sports,
oh yeah.
basketball and football? But
hmm
not one of them has ever said we're not going to let this happen again. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a thing. When Joe Paterno and Penn State had that little scandal going on with them and those boys that and listen, if y'all like if you are a University of Penn State fan, or if you went there or whatever, I'm sorry, but I have a hard time rooting for them now because of that whole thing with Joe Paterno and that cover up. But when you look at the scandals that have happened at all these colleges with all these white coaches, not one time have they come out and said, we ain't gonna let this happen again.
Right.
They just gone and hired the next guy. Funny how when the black guy do it, we ain't gonna let this happen again
hmm
is the statement.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That is so very true. Miss Principal, thank you for the super chat. Miss Principal says Mel Tucker at Michigan State in 2023 was fired over Ex harassment.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm assuming is he black?
Um, Mel Tucker, no. Uh-uh.
Okay.
But
Okay.
the point is that they do stuff too. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying? And the thing is that um, when you look at the scandals that happen at these schools, like I said, not one time has not one time has it oh, he was black, Miss Prince, I'm sorry. But not one time has it stopped them from hiring another white coach.
Right.
Not one time. But I guarantee Florida State, after our terrible, terrible experiment with our black head coach, we ain't gonna never have another black head coach. University of Michigan ain't never gonna have another black head coach. It's one and done for us. It's one and done for us, and that's why stories like this really bother the piss out of me because we don't get those chances that they do.
Right. Right. Now, okay, I did. I read that super chat. What is wrong with me? I read that super chat. Hey, Eve has many faces. So Say says Sharon Moore literally did the equivalent of pooping in the pool. Everybody got to get out. AK's POV said it's because they didn't want black coaches to begin with. I know AK's POV made another comment I wanted to read. She says, "I will never forget what Joe Paterno did was doing."
Man, that shit was bad, and they tried so hard to sweep that shit under the rug because once they label you a legend, once they put that legend title on you, then they gonna try to sweep everything under the rug. But it was bad. And I mean, and I'm an advocate for that type of shit. Like I'm an advocate for boys and kids and little girls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with children. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that shit. That is bottom of the barrel shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Even if all you doing is watching them, don't that shit is horrible. So um,
Is he the older guy that had been doing this for many years?
yeah, he's the older guy. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that I
yeah.
knew about.
Yeah, yeah, I can't. But again, that happened. Penn State didn't say, let's not hire another white head coach. Let's make sure this never happens again. You know what I mean? It was I don't know. It's definitely a double standard. Definitely a
Yeah,
double standard.
yeah. Um, Shay said, and his wife knew exactly what was going on. The Joe Paterno's wife.
Yeah, they have enablers. You know what I mean? They have enablers. And so um that's the thing about like when we talk about Nesto and what he was doing and Shirley Strawberry. Like, I hope to God Shirley Strawberry ain't know about none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because these people have enablers. They have people that are willing to look the other way or know about what they're doing and don't say anything. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot behind the shit. It's a lot behind the shit. It's disturbing as fuck.
Yeah, yeah, it is very disturbing. AK's POV said he was old as heck, assaulting children in camps from the community. The staff were enablers too. I never looked at Penn State the same because they knew.
I
And
can't. I can't. I can't. And and I know. Look, I know people are alumni, and I know people are. That's their school and whatever. But I can. I cannot. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just have a hard time with it. I just have a hard time, and I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I have a hard time looking at Penn State the same way. I'd be wishing they lose every game. I'd be. I'd be like, man. I don't know.
hey, happy to be happy. Well, here's the thing about, especially in his situation, if you have somebody who's doing the same thing and they're in the community doing it, I could see them getting through it for many, many years, even decades, getting away with messing with children. But in his instance, he like the camp was what he was using to get his victims from. He had been doing this over many, many years. You can't make me believe between another coach, the person who collected the equipment afterwards, that adult, other parents, other people on the staff, like for all these years, you mean like not nobody knew? I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that nobody knew what that man was doing. There were a lot of people throughout the decades that knew what this man was doing. And that's what I have a problem with. So not only enablers, you just have trifling ass people.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So um Fedora said, let it be a double standard. We black folks should be above their normal. The fuck? Exactly. CJ
Yeah.
said, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, Fedora, you're right, but it's like, when I look at, let's just take SA and DV off the table, right? When you got a black head coach, the expectation is to win immediately. Like, you got to come in winning. Like, you got to win the coin toss. You got to win tic-tac-toe. You got to win the best parking space. Like, you got to win everything when you're a black head coach. The minute you lose anything your job is on the line, you in the hot seat, all this crazy shit. So even when you're not out here doing crazy shit and all you're trying to do is build up your program, it's so different for us, man. It is so different for us out here trying to do the same job. So yeah, we got to be like elite status. The problem with that is that when you're talking about college sports, we're talking about what, 18-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? In some cases, 17-year-olds. So you mean to tell me that my job is dependent on a bunch of 17 and 18-year-olds
Yeah.
that's making more money, if not as much money or more money than I am as a head coach with all these NIL deals and shit. That's what my job depends on. My job depends on a 17-year-old, somebody that was in high school, somebody that just went to their high school prom last year, is got my job in their hand. If they drop this ball, are you serious? Like, yeah,
Right.
it's college. I'm telling you, a black head football coach. That's why I support Dion. I do. I want Dion to turn that Colorado program around so bad, because that defense, he need to fire Warren Sapp. All right, because Warren Sapp is probably one of the worst defensive line coaches in all of college football. Them people giving up 56 yards a game. I mean, 56 points a game. That is a lot of points.
I was going to
Anyway,
say, I don't know nothing about football, but
nah, that's a
yards.
lot of damn points. Like, you ain't got to know nothing about football. That's a lot of damn points. And I'm rooting. I'm rooting. Um, for Dion to to come out and turn that thing around, because even if it's Dion, even if it's prime time, he gonna be on the clock. They may have given him a little grace because he did bring a lot of money to the University of Michigan. I mean, Colorado University, right? He bought a lot of money because he bought, like, it was all kind of celebrities. They selling out games, all that shit. But that he got to turn that bullshit around soon, like soon as possible.
CJ said they stripped all of Paterno's wins as well, which means those players who lost those wins, those players lost their wins as part of their record. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Wow. Interesting, interesting. So that is what is going on in the world of college football, y'all. Now we are going to do one other thing before we get into this Nesto mess. Y'all know, I'd be looking at body cams, and I'd be looking at different body cams to put aside or whatever. Well, I saw a body cam that was about 6 minutes or so, and I said, oh, this is weird. And the title interests me. So I'm gonna play the body cam. This is a woman who apparently a warrant has been out for her arrest since 1983. 1983. Okay, and that's what got me. I'm like 83. I'm like, what'd she do? And I'm thinking, when I hear warrants, I automatically think you either unalived or stole. But I'm going to play this so y'all can see what this lady actually did and what's going on and the reaction of her neighbors and everything. Oh, it's not even 6 minutes. It's only two minutes and 45 seconds. Let me hit it. Okay, let me share my screen. We get into this now. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you the specifics afterwards because I wanted you to see the body cam first. Because of course I had to watch the body cam first before I knew the specifics. So we're gonna do it the same way here. Here we go. Oh, you saw this AKP of it. Wasn't that neighbor hilarious? Or wait a minute, woo wop. Was it woo wop? Wait a minute, who's made that? Whoever made that comment, I think saw this. Yeah, this was hilarious. The way the neighbor was acting.
Hey! How you doing, Miss Sharon? Good. How are you? Pretty good. Uh-oh, they're coming for you, Sharon! They don't want me. They want Reggie. What's up? Well, we're here for you, ma'am. Definitely here for you.
Look at
Why?
I'm gonna say this as I would any other body cam. If the police come there and they say they're here for you, you have got to have some kind of inkling as to why they are there. And by the way, this body cam took place on November the 24th, 2025. All right. So you've got to know. I don't care if it's for something you did 5 minutes ago or 50 years ago. You've got to have a clue as to why they're there because you know you did something that you got away with. Okay. But Miss Principal, I knew it. I knew it. I knew you'd be on it.
We're waiting on the detective to get here, but we have, with all the information that we do have, you have a warrant for your arrest. They're teasing. They have to be. Ma'am, we're not. Oh, back up. I'm so sorry. No, you're okay. I'm so sorry. Okay, go ahead and go home. Thank you.
When they said, they teasing you. I know it, ma'am. No, honey. She said, well, let me go home. Bible lady said the part that took me out was when she said they're not coming for me, they're coming for Reggie. Why they got to be coming for the black man, Sharon? And you know what? Now, Bible lady, of course, as this is playing out, I don't know what color Reggie is until I saw Reggie, and I was like, oh, why they had to be coming for Reggie? Okay, Native, anything so far?
I mean, listen, I just know that like some black folks, this would have went down a whole different way. As soon as that lady would have said they're teasing, they would have been like, resisting, stop resisting,
Interfering.
stop,
Obstruction.
stop resisting. I'm telling you, this shit. I don't want look. This week I have been watching a lot of cop cams that have confirmed that there is bias. Like I think
Hmm.
there's a difference between racism and bias, right? So I looked at like the way that man I watched a long, I don't even know how long it was, just long ass cop cam where basically it was a sovereign citizen. And this lady, they basically explained the entire Constitution to this lady and why she shouldn't be a sovereign citizen, and how the sovereign citizen laws, their rules don't apply. And I'm like, wait, hold on. The minute that a nigga would have been like, I am ill bay,
I don't answer questions.
they would have been breaking his glass. But this lady, they talked to this lady to death. I was like, when y'all gonna break her glass? Hold on, you want to speak to my sergeant? Hold on, he's here. Yes, ma'am. I'm Sergeant McGillicuddy, and I understand you wanted to speak to me. Well, I don't think this is on. And I'm a sovereign citizen. Well, ma'am, we need you to step out the car. I'm not stepping out the car. Okay, well, ma'am, how about we just talk about why you shouldn't be a sovereign? I'm like, what the fuck? What is happening right now? Why?
Did, I'm
It is
sorry, Native. Did you
just
say McGillicuddy?
yeah,
Okay. All right, keep going.
yeah. So it's a difference like between the way that we get treated and the way they get treated. I mean, we already knew that,
Yeah.
but I think like it's interesting to see it play out.
Mm-hmm.
On the cop cams the way that they do with
Yeah.
these sovereign citizens, man. I mean, they sit there. It was matter of fact, that wasn't the only one. I saw another one with this guy, and 90% of it was them talking to this man. about
Mm-hmm.
getting out the car and why he needs a license and why he needs a valid plate on his car. And I'm like, why are we doing this? Right? I don't
Right.
understand. I don't
Right.
understand.
Did you see this one, Native?
No, I haven't seen this one.
So V Lenore, welcome, welcome, welcome. She says, yesterday I asked Native whether or not he knew any white people named Reggie. His answer was no, just like mine was too. Listen, I honestly, I was shocked when Reggie came out the house, and Reggie tried to, he tried to be authoritative for a second, but that did not. No, but Fedora, we not gonna spoil it for you. And yes, 40. I saw your comment earlier, Fedora. Yes, 40 years later, this lady is getting arrested. And Reggie, well, you gonna see Reggie? Let me
Y'all,
play the rest of it, huh? What'd you
y'all
say, Native?
y'all ever seen a white dude named Jamal?
uh, actually, I think I have.
Let me tell you something. If you see a white dude named Jamal, run, because that motherfucker had a rough life. Okay, a white dude named Jamal done been through some shit. Okay, so just if you run into a white dude, he got a gold tooth and a fade and some Dookie things on. Man, yo, my name's Jamal. Run, go the other direction. Okay, because you may be through some things. Okay, just saying.
Look. Woo Wop over here starting trouble. She said IS is snoring on her live.
Oh my god. NyQuil will help you get your Z's.
Wait, let me before I finish playing this. I peeked in on here today. She would have had me cracking up. She was talking about being on a live during the day because anybody who's on a live with V Lenore knows it goes about 12 hours, right? So we had a long live yesterday afternoon, and then she did her own live, which she was falling asleep on. She said she was. Okay, then she said she got off the live, called herself going to bed, and she said Tess came on and she sat up and watched that. She said she was trying to go to sleep, but she just couldn't go to sleep. Fooling around watching Taz. And the feeling was mutual because we was doing the same thing. So
Man,
anyway, I just wanted to say that. All right. I don't want to keep these people in too much suspense. So let me hit play. I don't understand.
Yes, ma'am. So,
You're sharing, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put you in handcuffs, okay?
Can I take my dog in and get my husband?
We'll give the dog.
I'll go ahead and get your husband, and we'll get your dog taken care of. So,
You want me to hold the leash for now? I don't want to. Look at that neighbor. She done went back home across the street, way over there. Y'all see her? Where my little cursor is? She done did that, but she's still watching. She's I don't think she's gonna get away. Well, you don't have to do that. I'm not gonna.
I gotta still put you in handcuffs,
Here,
man.
let me have this. I promise I will not hurt your dog under any circumstances.
We'll do it in the front, okay?
If you're ever doing the front, you should please. 63-7, you can go to the station. I didn't do anything. She said she ain't do nothing. But look at this. They're cuffing her in the front, which we know is a no-no. I don't care how old. I've seen them arrest when they arrest that 70-year-old lady whose knees was bad and she couldn't get out the car. They cuffed her in the back. But she was black though, so
imagine that.
Not to get your watch where it's gonna pinch you or anything.
Reggie, get ready. Come on, y'all. I don't know what they're doing.
well, you guys, somebody's got to tell me something. What's going on? She has a warrant. All the information, all the information that we have. A warrant for what? For her arrest. Well, I'm the way.
Look at Reggie, y'all. This Reggie in the red shirt. In case anybody's confused with the cute dog. He wants to know for what, Reggie. They ain't gonna answer your questions. They don't answer questions, Reggie. They don't answer questions. All right. What'd you say? Nikki G said, "OMG, I've been waiting for this one." Shay B said her haircut is given Guns N' Roses 1993. Okay. All right. You okay, so you suspect shoplifting, analytical one. Okay, we all right. I'm gonna tell y'all at the end. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna play. It's almost done, y'all.
Wait on the detective who can come explain to you just everything in just 1 second, okay?
Dog tired. That looks like my Jade.
What's going on, Sharon?
I don't know anything.
I'll have the Mr. Reggie. I'll have the detective come talk to you. Just
Mr. Reggie said, "What's going on, Sharon?" She said, "Sharon said I don't know nothing."
1 second, okay? I gotta make a phone call. Okay? We're not in any kind of rush. Just give us 1 minute. I understand in the middle of your driveway. If you want to just step by the truck, that's fine too. Yeah, in the shade. Just give me 1 minute. Okay?
Mike, 967. The other units were 1012 detained.
Go ahead and take a seat for me. You need a hand? That's all right. You didn't do that. It's just a spare thing.
Okay.
We begin
Oh,
today.
stop. We don't want to talk about him no more. Okay, so y'all, that was Sharon, or so we think. I am going to tell you. I'm going to let you know what she did. Let me share my screen again because I know how y'all like to see stuff. So let me see. Here we go. Let me share this article. Okay. So in 1983, her name, I think her name is Deborah. Her name is Deborah, not Sharon. Deborah Newton in 1983 left Louisville with her then 3-year-old daughter, telling the family she was headed to Georgia for a new job. Her husband, Joseph Newton, initially stayed behind. When he arrived at the home that his wife was supposed to be staying at up there in the Georgia, she wasn't there, and neither was his daughter. So Joseph went on and stayed there in Georgia for 2 years. So in 1985, 2 years after she left, Deborah was later listed among fugitives sought in paternal kidnapping cases by the FBI. In 2000, after Jefferson County officials could not reach Joseph anymore, they dismissed the case without prejudice. Because, if Joseph popped back up, he could say, hey, what y'all doing? So in 2005, Michelle, who would have been 25 at that time, was taken off of the missing child database. Michelle is the daughter to Deborah and Joseph. In 2015, some nosy family, some busybody family member asked the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office to again look into the matter. And so the case was re-indicted a year later. Indicted. So in 2025, a tip. Now, I don't know who this tip was from, but it led Marion County, Florida, to where Newton was, and of course, arrested in her front yard. And she went before the judge on the 8th. She faces felony count custodial interference, which is a charge that has no statutes of limitations. Your Honor, for the record, we acknowledge identity weight formalities. Newton's defense attorney, Evans Spaulding, said during the December 8th hearing, we asked the court to enter a plea of not guilty for Miss Newton. Her next court date is January the 25th. I am assuming I don't know. I'm making an assumption she was extradited. I have to check into that. But this was a kid, supposedly. She supposedly went to Georgia because she had a job and supposedly took her daughter and really didn't have a job. Now, somebody in the chat asks, they wonder, was she still married to Joseph, her husband? And that's a good question. And I'm wondering, is she officially married to Reggie? AK's POV said the tip was hilarious too to me because how did they right? How did they recognize her? Also, did they know all along? Yeah, was it somebody who got mad at her or what? Alpha and Omega said, just imagine it was a man who kidnapped his child. Okay. All right. Miss Principal said when the tip came in, it says they recognized this lady from the social media post as as being a person who was wanted out of Kentucky. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Principal. I've been missing Miss Principal. Hey, listen to me. So that is what happened there, Native. What say
Wow.
you?
Wow. I mean, look, I'm all about not letting these people get away when they be doing shit, because Lord knows we don't get away with nothing.
Mm-mm.
They gonna get us. But I was 12. Don't matter. Get in the car. But I was 12. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, she lived a life. She went out and lived her life. So,
Right.
hmm
Right. So, let me see. She was sent back, Miss Principal, to Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, okay. Okay. Fedora said, "Child, too much more happening in the world." Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But that was interesting. That was interesting to me when I saw it. I was like, kidnapping in 1983. What happened? Not no, I don't think it said kidnapping. I think it said warrant. So I was like, what happened? So yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Omega Alpha and Omega said, like, imagine if a man did the exact same thing. Well, he would be arrested and extradited too, especially if he was a white man. They wasn't going to do too much. I also have. Let me play this right quick. This is another 2 minutes. Then we will get into our Dre stuff because here is a here's a. Now, what I want to know is did the daughter even know? Because at that age, she might not have remembered what happened to her. Did I never stop sharing? Okay, now let me share this, and then we will get into our Dre stuff. All right, here we go, y'all.
Kidnapping mystery solved after 4 decades.
I can't explain that moment walking in and get to put my arms back around my daughter.
The tip that led to the arrest of this woman in the Villages. This is a story that really is hard to believe. A long-lost daughter had no idea she had a family that has been searching for her since 1983. Good evening, I'm Greg Wormuth.
I'm Martha Sagowski. Michelle Newton was just 3 years old when she and her mother just disappeared. New body cam video shows the moment that deputies caught up with her mother here in the Villages. She's now facing charges in connection to her kidnapping. Channel 9's Sabrina Mojore live at the Marion County Sheriff's Office in Ocala. And Sabrina, you stopped by her longtime home today.
Yeah, and Martha, we briefly spoke with that woman's husband, who told us he was limited on what he could tell us because that woman is going to Kentucky for her next court hearing next month. But she had been living in the Villages under the name Sharon Neely for years.
Oh, they're coming for you, Sharon!
They don't want me. They want Reggie. What's up?
Well, we're here for you, ma'am. Definitely here for you.
This body camera video shows the moment Sharon Neely was arrested and reminded of the life and name she left behind more than 40 years ago.
What's going on, Sharon? I don't know anything.
Deputies say Sharon, whose real name is Deborah Newton, was once listed among the FBI's top 8 most wanted parental kidnapping fugitives. According to investigators, in 1983, Deborah was moving to Georgia with her then-husband Joe. She left ahead of him to start work and prepare the home, but investigators say when Joe arrived, both Deborah and the couple's 3-year-old daughter Michelle vanished. And for more than 4 decades, there were no answers.
I can't explain that moment walking in and get to put my arms back around my daughter.
A Crime Stoppers tip led to Deborah's arrest by the Marion County Sheriff's Office and this family reunion with Michelle and her father. But neighbors who knew Deborah as Sharon say she was happily married and always pleasant. They think there could be more to the story here.
Unless you're in their shoes, you'd never know.
We tried to ask Deborah about her family dynamics back in 1983.
She didn't even know her name was changed. Like, how would she know the family dynamics back then? V. Lenore, your comments. I just looked through the chat. I see the comment that I read. I saw that one, and then I see this one where you're asking, are your comments showing? But other than that, and then I just saw your last one that where you said your last one is it. Those are I only seen three comments, and I just went through and looked, and I only have three on my phone and on Evmux.
Her new husband told us their attorneys advised them not to talk about the case, but that they would fight this in court. And Michelle said she was shocked to learn about her mother's past and that she didn't realize she was a victim until she connected with family in Kentucky and realized all she had missed. But she also said that she wants to look ahead towards this new chapter and she doesn't have any resentment towards either her mother or father. Reporting in Marion County, I'm Sabrina Majore, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
What a
So yeah, now that's very interesting. And now I want to know what kind of life she had with her mom. What went on there. And poor Reggie. Reggie just only been married to this lady for what a little bit. So that's what's going on, y'all, in the world, in the world, in the world, in the world.
That's crazy.
Isn't it though? It is very crazy and unbelievable, unbelievable. And at AK's POV said at Chick-fil-A Gail said if Sharon is innocent, then Deborah is guilty of sin. Right. I mean, you took your daughter, you changed her name, and then what are you innocent of? Like these are things that they're beyond proof. They are beyond proof. Fedora said, "What was Dad doing to her mom?" Yeah, or did she take? Was Dad doing something? Was this a domestic situation, or did she just take her child and run because maybe they were going through stuff and Dad was gonna take the child himself, or she was afraid she'd lose a child? I can't wait to see how it unfolds. I cannot wait to see how it unfolds. And Villanor says, I'm mad that she tried to push this mess off on Reggie. Fucking Karen. Yes, pushing it all off on Reggie. Hey, allegedly. So, y'all, now we are going to get into. I'm gonna keep up with that though, y'all, because I'm very interested in seeing what her sentence was and all of that stuff. You want to know why did Aunt Natty? I don't know if Joe was looking in the meantime or if he had went to the police. It doesn't go that much in depth, but I am going to be keeping my eye on this one. Black but not bitter said where Deborah or Sharon was living with Reggie. She said that's Megaland or Magaland. I'm sorry, Magaland, which that it doesn't surprise me. So let's get into this. Oh, in order for us to get into it, I guess I got to get it, huh? We're about to get into this Drake call. Now, we already heard the first call on this call, which is where he talks about the Alpha David. No, he doesn't. I'm lying. He talks about his attorney and how his attorney wanted off of his case. We did that call, and then he explains to Dre what that English word is, nasprasi or non-aprasi. He explains that to Dre. Go ahead, Native.
Oh no, I was in it.
Yeah. So he explained that, because he knows. We don't know because he's been studying law. So he knows. But we don't know. All right. So that's where we left off. And I will apologize in advance. I know my mic keeps going in and out. So I do want to apologize for that. Okay. All right, here we go, y'all. Oh, apparently this is not it. I got booted. Wait a minute, y'all. Got booted out my own. Okay, here we go. Let me get it. Let me get it. Son of a gun. This is the wrong. It's this one then. Okay. All right, y'all. Before I get into this call, I have to do this. Well, it's going to be this call. I'm pulling it up anyway. But I want to show this beginning part because I want Native to see this. And then we'll go right into the call. As soon as it comes up, what is happening? Okay, let me just hit play, see what happens.
In this call from November 21st, 2023.
What is that, Native? What do you see before you right now?
Some places Nesto can't go.
Exactly. All right.
Mhm.
Oh, goodness gracious. I just wanted to, I had to know, did you know what we were looking at? Okay.
Nesto tells Dre that his attorney wants off the case. He also tells Dre that Coach, also known as Sonya, will be going on a radio show. Dre questions Nesto on how long it's been since he talked to Shirley. Take a listen.
Now the radio show that because we was trying to since this is old, this is 2 years old, right? So we was sitting up here trying to figure out, well, what radio show is she talking about, or what is he talking about? So we got it figured out that it was Young Jock, and then once we figured it out, then Nesto gave us some clues and said, the nigga with the perm. So between that, we learned what he was talking about.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Nesto ain't got no room to be talking about nobody hair. Cause I'm pretty sure that in the jail they be like, who be blowing on people trumpets? The nigga with the kookaburras. The nigga with the kookaburras. The old nigga with the kookaburras. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Not blowing with the trumpet.
That's what look. He's probably getting around. You know what I mean? He's probably getting around right now. You know.
All right, let me get this to where we need to be. Okay. Usually this, y'all, what is happening? Okay, that's where the friend leaked. She's going on the radio station. We did all of that. Okay. All right, so that's not the one we. Oh, and by the way, you guys, another thing that we also did was we also went into we did not review the
In
whole
this call
call,
from November 20th.
but we went into Nesto, the letter that he wrote that he read to Sonya. We did that one too. So that's the recap. So that's what's in part one. Now I'm trying to get to. I had the minute. Let me see something. I wrote the minute mark down of where we stopped, but it'll say call two. But for some reason, I don't know where I wrote it. I don't see my post-it note or anything where I wrote it. So let me see if I wrote it in this here tablet. No, that's my grocery list I was writing. All right, y'all. Let's just do this call. It's only 20 minutes. We'll do the whole thing, okay? Let's just do it.
In this call from November 21st, 2023, Nesto tells Dre that his attorney wants off the case. He also tells Dre that Coach, also known as Sonya, will be going on a radio show. Dre questions Nesto on how long it's been since he talked to Shirley. Take a listen.
You busy?
No, sir. How you doing?
Good, good. I ain't doing good. I just called the vent out real bad because that fucking damn Pinocchio motherfucker came up here, pissed me the fuck off. I cussed his ass out.
Who is Pinocchio?
My fucking lawyer. That nigga came in. He been lying to me for a whole fucking year.
Oh my God.
Trying to get me to sign some paper to me. He want me off of his license. I've been on the case. You've been on the case too long. For you, I got paid $35,000, $600, bro. You gonna tell me
$35,000,
something?
$600.
This case needs to go ahead and go to trial. Why am I going to trial? I ain't been indicted. That shit makes no fucking sense, bro. You tried to trick me, and I figured out what the fuck was going on, trying to get me to sign some paper. So a public.
Legacy. Ooh.
Y'all, I'm sorry, I was on mute. Why is some? Hey, V the one. You were on the block list. I'm sorry that happened. But anyway, why is somebody always picking on him? Why is somebody always trying to trick him? Why is somebody always doing something to him? Why? Oh, why? Oh, why?
First of all,
Native, are you still here?
I'm right here.
I
You
can't
can
hear
hear me?
nobody or
Oh,
nothing. Okay,
okay.
let me play. Let me hit play.
The fella could goddamn take over, so he can try to get on to that shit. No, nigga, that's not what's going on over here. You're paid. You're paid, and I'm not fucking indicted. So I just blow it on his motherfucking head. That's it. I just call this event out real fast. That's all.
Okay. What do you want you to plead guilty to?
It ain't no pleading.
I mean, go to trial for. Go to trial to do what?
He said to me, talking about, he need to get paid for trial. What trial, bro? I ain't even been indicted. I ain't even been to no pleading arraignment. I ain't been to nothing. Nothing. Then you lied. I ain't even called him the last time when he told me what he said. I didn't even call him back. I just let him ride out and come on his own. He said he told that fat ass lie to me. He took care of that case. You're lying, nigga. You're lying. You lying. So I didn't like that. So I blow on his ass. I done caught you in all your motherfucking lies, nigga. And come up, then the other people came in and told me that man didn't contact them at all. At all. So, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, he probably mad because I had rode them goddamn the crooked curd up there to get me my paperwork.
He blowed on him, y'all. He blowed on him.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, V, yeah, because I do have some blocked words, V. I just saw you. I just saw that comment. Okay, anyway.
Y'all can hear me?
Native, testing, 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure you're still here because I had some technical problems. Are you still here, Native?
I'm here. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear
I
me?
don't
No.
know what is
Okay.
going on. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let me play.
So I can read my shit myself. That probably got mad. But I ain't give a fuck. I need to read my shit and know what's going on in my own life. You ain't gonna tell me any damn thing.
I can't think of his name.
Curl, his name is fucking.
Prayer. Right. Yeah. Right. I got you.
Yeah,
Right.
I can't call a motherfucking name, pronounce his name right now, so pissed off at me. Yeah. Don't run out the room like a fucking goddamn sissy motherfucker. Running out the room. Oh, can I get it? No, and you read that letter just a month ago that I had your fucking goddamn people to read in front of you, nigga, and let you see? That's why I sent that letter to goddamn Dion. Niggas, you need to read the letter. I sent you one to him too, so they want to be talking that sweet ass talk to you. Oh, I don't need to take no more money because he's not guilty. Well, everybody know that. That's not my job to sit and talk for my motherfucking self when you don't pray for the motherfucking money. You don't pray for the money. So he know I'm not talking to her no more. So, shit, he can say what he want to say. But he need to go get her money back since you're not representing me. You don't want to represent me no more. I didn't sign that shit.
You say he came out today?
Yeah, he came out here about 2 hours ago. I wonder what the fuck he wants because I'm already on top of my shit. I got a letter from the damn clerk. They already told me I ain't been indicted. They told me all that. So I already got my paperwork that they sent from me, back to me. So I hope that leak out too. Yeah.
So when he came out today, he wanted you to sign the papers and to release him?
Yes, sir. That's what he wanted me to do today. I didn't.
But you say you've already been paid.
He's been paid. Shirley paid that man $35,000 and plus another $600 to hire for a goddamn lawsuit lawyer. That bitch ain't putting no paperwork in there. I don't pay that money, man. I think he lied about that too. Paid him. That motherfucker paid in full. Come on, did you read the contract? No, nigga, stop playing with me. The thing say it's RICO. Ain't no fucking RICO. Where's the RICO at? Ain't shit. You watch the dishes?
I just got some to eat, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You hear in the background?
Yeah, I see you. You're gonna keep your shit clean. You're gonna keep your shit clean now.
No, I was sitting at the guy back on table. I just got through eating. DeAndre just got in town for Thanksgiving. Me and his girlfriend, so
that's good. That's good. That's good.
Girlfriend go to sleep. I didn't go to work this week. They said it was kind of slow, pretty slow. So, hey, I'm just in the house chilling, man.
Man, all that shit going on out there this Thanksgiving.
What you mean it's Thanksgiving?
I thought that shit would be up by now. I mean, I thought everybody would be buying shit. You know, food and all that shit.
They're not going to buy 2 days before Thanksgiving. They already done make their purchases, man.
Yeah. Well,
if you're trying to shop now, Thanksgiving's going to be Thursday. If you shopping now, you're moving a little bit too late.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
And all the stores, they need to stock all the Thanksgiving turkeys and whatever they need for Thanksgiving. They ain't going to stock the store today. They did that 3 weeks ago, a month ago. It was half of the rush.
Yeah, I ain't think about that. You're right. I've been there task from the free world for a minute. Yeah, that nigga gonna come here with that shit, because I've been knowing my goddamn here next month on the 16th. He ain't did shit. Yeah. Can't call her and let her know what's going on, because I ain't finna do all that right now. I'll deal with that shit when I get the fuck out of here.
Thank you, Simone.
Yeah.
Okay. I am talking because I don't know if Native want to give commentary. I can't hear a fucking thing, so I'm right now. I'm very extremely frustrated. I'm trying to figure out what is going on. Native, do you have anything to say? If you do, say so, because I can see your circle moving. If you do,
Can you? But you can't hear me.
I don't see the circle moving, so I will play the call. No, I'm gonna leave out and come back. I don't know.
Okay. So here's the thing that I always find interesting about the Dre calls, right? When we listen to him talk to Dre, it's always like he's trying to prove his gangster. He's trying to get his pimp on. You know, he's trying to, I feel like this is the part, because there's so many different Nestos, right? And I feel like this is the part that this is the Dre part, right? Dre knows, or he thinks, or he wants this Nesto to be shown to Dre. This is what he wants to portray to Dre, right? He wants to portray that he's a gangster. He blow. I'm a blow on Krell. I'm a blow on this nigga and this old bitch ass nigga. Now we all know Nesto at this point in the game, right? And we know Nesto ain't cussed nobody out, right? But he wants to give this to Dre. This is the image he wants to feed Dre. And I think it's very interesting to listen to these Dre calls. And in all honesty, I don't think Dre is buying it. I don't think Dre believes that Nesto cussed Krell out. I don't think Dre believes any of this shit that Nesto be talking. But I do think that for nostalgia's sake, that Dre entertains Nesto. I do believe that. But I don't
Native,
think
can you say something?
Oh, okay. All right. I am saying something. I'm saying stuff. Okay. No. Okay. So Legacy having technical problems, y'all. So so I just don't think that any of this stuff is, and I don't think Dre actually believes any of this stuff Nesto's telling him. But the Dre calls are very interesting. I'm telling you, I sit back and I listen to Nesto just be this paper gangster that's in jail and listen to Dre do shit while he's talking to him. Dre, one thing about Dre is not finna sit down and talk to Nesto. Dre is always doing something. Dre got grown man shit to do. You know what I'm saying, Mary Willis? Dre got other shit to do. So, um, I am saying stuff, Bible lady. I am. I don't know what else. I don't know. I was saying stuff. Uh, what y'all doing this weekend while we wait for Legacy Moon to come back? Are y'all watching football? Alabama just won. Where my Alabama people at? Leo lady. Alabama just won. Y'all are y'all watching football this weekend? I got stuff to do this weekend. I don't know if I'm watching. Not a damn thing, Coffee's Brown. I don't blame you. Honey say that, say Dre watching them chitlins. Indeed. Indeed. Uh Anybody having chitlins for Christmas? Anybody? No. No. Honey say that, say roll tide. Yeah, they look, I ain't think it didn't look too good at the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. It was 17-0. And then next thing you know, Alabama just kept scoring touchdowns uh and listen, Oklahoma just kept missing field goals. So I don't know what that was about. But
Can you
Alabama
hear
on
me?
to the next round. Yes, yes, yes. Can
What
hear
the
you.
hell is happening? What has been going on? I have no idea.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Was a call
Mm,
playing?
no, not just now.
No, but like, was it playing ever?
Yeah, well, yeah, we was talking about Dre.
Okay, well, we gonna do this one more. If this ain't working, what in the paranormal activity is going on? Okay, I don't even shit. I don't even remember which call. All right, wait a minute. Let me just breathe for a minute. Okay, all right. Let me pull this call up again. I will see if I can hear. I have no idea what is happening, but now I'm mad. So, okay. I don't even know what call we were playing. Do you know what date? No, wait a minute. Okay, this is the one. Where were we? Were we here?
Um, were we where? We really were at the beginning.
Oh, I'm not sharing the screen.
No.
I can't stand when I have technical stuff and talk about football for another minute, Native. I'm sorry.
No. Mm. I didn't have another minute's worth of football conversation. I,
Talk about any damn
let's
thing.
see.
Talk about Dre. Talk about Nesto. I mean, I don't know. Shit.
I was tapped out. We actually were talking about food and what people were cooking. And somebody mentioned chitlins. And I was just wondering who all was eating chitlins because I can't with y'all. Okay. I can't
Oh,
with
for Christmas, you talking about?
I cannot with y'all with chitlins at any holiday,
Yes,
any day of the week. It don't matter. I
but
can't with y'all.
it's
That is some
but it's supposed to be for like luck or something, isn't it? No, no, that's
man.
the black eyed peas. That's the black eyed peas. Okay. You have to have a green. That's for the money. The greens. The black eyed peas is for luck. For luck. And then you have the what is it? The it's something else that you have. What else do you have?
I don't know. I was always on them red bean. I mean, on them on black eyed peas though. Like,
I mean, I know you have cornbread because you know black folks can't have greens without cornbread.
oh
So,
Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, Lord have mercy.
so I know that. But
Yeah, you gotta have cornbread because cornbread is delicious. Fuck all that other shit. Cornbread is delicious. Um, Look, who was it that just said chitlins with some hot sauce? Come on now.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. That's how I used to eat it.
Stop it. We've been free. We ain't got to do that.
We free.
We've been free. We ain't got to do that no more, y'all. we we are emancipated Negroes. We ain't gotta eat chitlins no more. We ain't got that's it's not required. Okay. Diva 314, that was you. Oh my God. Oh my God. You ain't gotta worry about me hitting the doorbell on that one. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Black man, I better now you put coleslaw. You eating coleslaw? I hope not. You eat coleslaw? Who eat coleslaw? Does anybody eat coleslaw? Because I
I
do.
make some good coleslaw.
Mm-mm.
I do. I make good coleslaw.
Who? Wait. Thirsty Rabbit said hog maws. What?
Now that I would never eat. I would never eat because I did not understand them. Okay, so
What
I would
part of
never.
the pig is the hog maw? Thirsty Rabbit. Where the hog maw come from? Look, I done heard. Like my dad used to eat hog maws,
It
pig
was.
feet.
It's the pig. It's the pig's balls, right?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yes, it is. I'm telling
Hog
you, y'all. Is it the pig's balls?
hog maws is the pig's balls. Why didn't you just call them hog balls?
I don't know, but I'm just telling you, it's the pigs. It's their balls. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. That's what I
Hog maws is the pig's ball. Okay. All
did.
right.
Did anybody say any different? Because I could be wrong. I ain't going. I could be wrong.
Thirsty Rabbit says the stomach lining.
Uh, uh, but in that, I thought that's what chitlins was. The stomach not lining. Okay. Well, fuck it. Okay. Anyway, I was on the wrong call because it was coming to me. I was on the wrong call. This call, we stopped. I can't find the date. Please forgive me. I am so sorry. I can't find where we was in the call. So we'll just start like somewhere in here. This is where Nesto tells Dre Lamont will pay his bond. Okay. Let me just play that call. Okay. Is this it? Am I here? So now it makes sense to me. I played these calls out of order when I was doing it the other day. So that makes sense to me why I was confused and getting the wrong call and all of that stuff. But anyway, here we go. Let's get into it. I'm going to play this and I appreciate y'all for your patience. All this messed up crap and all these technical difficulties. And I also thank Native for helping me out and trying not to make me look, try, diverting the attention so I don't look like as big as of a fool as I feel right now. Okay.
Wait,
Anyway,
wait,
huh?
hold on. Wait, hold on. No, we will not go listen to Nesto and Dre until we figure out what the fuck a hog maw is. No, we not finna. No, I ain't putting a pin in this. We got to know what the hell a hog maw is, y'all. I know the chitlins is the intestines. What is a hog maw? And I don't
I
believe that
think
it's,
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look.
we can't just put a pin in this. I have to know this before I go to bed.
Okay. According to Google, a hog maw is the edible stomach lining of a pig, a traditional food in various cuisines like Pennsylvania Dutch. That's a weird thing to say. Stuffed with sausages, potatoes, and cabbage, and Southern soul food cooked with chitlins or seasoned stew. It is a resourceful dish often prepared by thoroughly cleaning, stuffing stuffing with a savory mixed. Why is the Google talking like this? Like they writing this like Michelle wrote her letter.
Mm-hmm.
It's a resourceful dish often prepared by thoroughly cleaning, stuffing with a savory mixed sausage, veggies, stewing, shut, then boiling, baking, or stewing until tender, revealing a hearty, flavorful meal when sliced and served often with rice, sauerkraut, or a sandwich. I don't know anything about the way these folks eat their chitlins and their hog maws, but never. Not sausage, not veggie. Well, we had vegetables, but it wasn't cooked all together. Anyway, so yeah, that's what that is. Okay, Native.
So no, Nikki G, I don't, but I would like to know what the hell my daddy was eating. My daddy ate all this shit. My daddy ate the hog balls. He ate the gizzards. He ate the pig's feet, the pickled pig's feet. He ate all this shit, Nikki G. I'm trying to figure out what that nigga was eating because I don't eat. I ain't touching none of that stuff. And he ate the damn chitlins and all this stuff, man. I just want to know what the hell he was eating. I mean, that's all. But
Well, since we happen to be discussing cuisine, Justin's mom want to know what menudo is. Okay, so it is a traditional Mexican soup made from cow's stomach, um, in a broth with a red chili pepper base, hominy and spices, often served with a celebratory or hangover cure. What the hell? It's known for its long cooking time, and it's garnished with toppings like onions, cilantro, and lime. A different unrelated Filipino stew of the same name uses pork, liver, and tomato sauce. All right. Now that I've been thoroughly grossed out, did you know that's what menudo was, native?
I kind of did, but my dad ain't never eat that, so I ain't really care. But I kind of knew.
I didn't. Mad about music said Google trying to make it sound like a true delicacy, right?
Listen. Look at what Honey say that said. Native is your dad a countryman? Okay, I just said my dad eat. My dad eat. Let me go over the list again. Honey say that, and then you tell me if this nigga was country. Okay, this nigga ate the chitlins, the hog balls, the pig feet, the pickles pig feet. He ate crackling cornbread. Okay, he ate chow chow. Now you got to be deep into the woods to know what the hell chow chow is. Okay, he ate chow chow. What else that nigga used to eat?
What is? I don't even know what chow chow is.
Well, yeah, he had some chow chow. He always had some chow chow in the house. Okay, um, Honey say that I was offended by the shit he used to eat. Okay, Honey said that said no offense. Listen, my dad was country as cotton. Okay, he was country as cotton. My dad was Alabama man to the heart. Okay, and he used to eat all that shit. And then check this out. That's right, Bible lady, chow chow in the mason jar. Okay, listen, my dad was so country. I just thought, yeah, thank you, honey. Say that. My dad was so country that he used to eat all this stuff, right? But then when we would order a pizza, he would turn his nose up at the pizza. You see what I'm saying? We order a pizza. We finna get a pizza from Pizza Hut, and he would be like, "Pizza." Pizza? Nigga, you eat pig's feet. I know you ain't finna sit up here and talk about our pepperoni pizza. Pizza, I don't know how y'all eat pizza. We don't know how you eat the hooves off of an animal, okay? We don't know that. So, yes, honey, say that. He was an extremely country man, okay?
Well, native Natasha Razor Glam said that in Korea, hog maw is an expensive delicacy.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
crazy how that work, right? It's crazy how the stuff that we, just toss around on everyday occurrences out in the country, and all these southern delicacies overseas. There, it's a whole different. They view it, different. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? So yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy how that work.
Miss Principal, thank you for the super chat. She says pickled sausage and pickled eggs. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, no,
No, my lord.
can't get down with you on that. Miss Principal, you used to stick your hand in that jar at the corner store. You used to stick your hand in the jar to get them things. Oh my god. Oh my god! I used to, man. My uncle used to be a butcher at this little convenience store that was on the east side of Pensacola, and every time I would go in there, he would give me like some candy or something, and I just remember that big ass jar that with that red liquid in it and them pickles. No, the eggs and I never could. I could get into that shit. I'm sorry. I'm
I've
sorry.
never had a pickled egg, but I did like pickled pig's feet. Let me see. I saw a comment. First of all, First Lady, I don't know what she says. My people also ate snapping turtle, Cuda. I don't know what
Well, what?
I've heard of it, snapping turtle, but like I don't know what one looks like. Oh, Miss Principal, did I say thank you for the super chat? Thank you so much. Let me see what a snapping turtle looks like. Okay.
I think it's, and let me tell you,
Okay. Okay.
let me tell you,
No.
let
No.
me tell you what
No,
I think
ma'am.
is interesting. All right. But Ms. Mad About Music, you know the jar I'm talking about, though, right? You know that jar. Y'all know that jar I'm talking about. It was always right by the cashier. Um, I think it's interesting, like when you talk to people in different, like we all in different places, right? We all from different places. And to me, I think it's an interesting conversation just to hear what local, like what your local thing was or what you grew up eating and,
Darn it.
and all this different stuff like that, because it's different. You know what I mean? Like snapping turtle, we would never in Florida eat a snapping turtle, or at least, I don't know, we wouldn't. And see, Diva 314 said my folks ate squirrel, coons, blackbirds, not the Blackbirds. Oh no, the Blackbirds was a musical group.
Y'all see it? The snapping turtle right here. That is
Mhm.
something else. No, no, no. Analytical one said the only thing my dad would eat out is KFC, and he only wanted fried livers. Liver. No,
Hey,
no,
Diva,
no, no.
Diva 314, you know the Blackbirds had that song "Walking in Rhythm."
Rhythm. Yeah.
You in that song, moving my song. That was, I like that song.
Thinking
Like,
about my baby.
so you can't eat Blackbirds, Miss
Yeah.
Diva.
What did my Bible lady? That you're right, Bible lady. I know that jar was full of germs. We didn't think about germs back then like we do now.
I was thinking about I was thinking about the fact that the only eggs I eat was scrambled. I couldn't imagine going to the store and getting that, but people used to do it. My sisters used to love like the pickles. Like my older sister, she used to eat pickles all the time. Like
Me too.
they would go through like a jar of pickles in like 2 days. Like
Try
I
try
couldn't I
two
couldn't.
try two jars in one day.
I can't do it. I don't know how y'all do it, man. I can't.
What now let me add. It was not anytime that my iron drops, I crave because you will crave some people will crave ice. Some people will crave salt or pickles. That's one of the things. And like anytime my iron dropped, or that's one of the I would know because I would just eat pickles like all day. Another time it dropped, I had to have ice or popsicles all day. But yeah, I could kill me 2-3 jars of pickles in one day. I was eating them so bad, and this was before I realized I had an iron deficiency. My employees gave me like a whole basket full of pickles for Christmas one time. That's how bad I was eating them pickles. I was tearing them up.
Jesus Christ, you was on it.
I was. It was it was bad. My niece would every time she saw me, I pull up at the house. She said, "You got any pickles?" I carried them in my car. I had them in the house, the office, everywhere, everywhere.
Now I can do pickles on, like I'm gonna tell you what I do. Shay B said I still eat pickles all day, every day. Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
I got my sister got me some the other day. I was eating them this morning.
Y'all keeping them Vlasic people in business.
Oh
Um,
no, Clausen's, Clausen's.
y'all keeping them Clausen people in business. Okay, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Now, what we used to do? Y'all remember when fast food used to be good in the '80s? Y'all remember that?
hmm
And we used to go to Burger King, and I used to get like extra pickles on my burger, and I could do that. I could get extra pickles on a Whopper, but
Did
I
you wear the
could.
Burger King hat?
Oh, absolutely not.
Mm.
No. We did that shit. We did that shit in high school. Like on Fridays, all the seniors would wear them, but I even then I didn't wear those. I didn't do it. No, I didn't care about that. I was too fly for that. Mm-mm.
Okay, excuse me, excuse me.
Yeah, I was too.
Look, Peppermint said, I love pickled pig feet, but never saw it with that red color. Yuck. Let me tell you, my aunt would take some pickled pig feet, put some barbecue sauce on them, put them in the oven. Now that was good. But that
Now,
was back in my pork days.
but Major's wife said I saw the Blackbirds at the Kennedy Center at a concert recently. They are
What?
still. Did they do "Walking in Rhythm"?
That's
Because
their signature a song.
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
Who
Cause
saw that?
you know how this should be, man. I went to go see. I didn't know he was going to be there, but what's his name? Terry. Tony Terry. Look, Tony Terry
Look
came
at
out,
look if you feeling like it.
and you know Tony Terry, when I'm with you,
Mhm.
why he waited until like, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning to do that song. I'm like, bruh, we ain't come here to hear. Listen, y'all, this is Tony Terry, and I got new songs. Don't nobody want to hear your new songs, nigga. We want to hear when I'm with you. It's for real. That's what we want to hear.
Or
And you
it's that lovey-dovey feeling I get. You remember that one?
yeah, but we ain't come for that either. Okay, we came, we came, we came for when I'm with you is for real. What I when I'm with you. That's what we came for. We ain't come for the new songs that you wrote in the parking lot. We ain't come for that. We don't care if you was in the studio. We don't care if you was in the studio. We want to hear when I'm with you. And it took him all night, and then make it so bad it was Christmas time. And he wanted to sing Frosty the no, nigga, no, we heard that on the way here. Okay. We want to hear when I'm with you. Like, this nigga was tripping, man. So that's why I have to ask to make sure that they do they they signature songs. You know what I'm saying? Because they be trying to get fancy. They be trying to get fancy.
Did they sing what is it? What was it? Rock Creek Park.
Who?
I'm gonna look that up and see who sung that. Y'all. Speaking of rest in peace, let me see who you say rest in peace. Um, AKPLB said rest in peace. To the Kennedy Center for now. Y'all,
Mm,
I put it on my community. Yes, their signature song, Rock Creek Park. Yes, Rock Creek Park. I love that song. Do it. Oh, come on, do it. You never heard it? Native Rock Creek Park.
mm,
Oh, I have to send it to you. But y'all, what you call it died? Carl Carlton. Did y'all know that?
mm-hmm.
He died the other day. I was just so bad mama Jim. I was so sorry to hear that. So
You
sorry to
know,
hear it.
for the longest time, I thought Stevie Wonder sung that song. Like when I was a kid, I thought that was Stevie Wonder because Stevie Wonder just sang everything when I was a kid. So when that song came out, I just assumed that was a Stevie Wonder song. But yeah, Carl Carlton was a bad dude. But yeah, man, that was sad. That was sad.
And since we talking about music, did you know that Keith Sweat wrote "Just Got Paid" by
Yes,
Johnny Kemp? I did
yeah,
not know that.
yeah, I knew that. Um, I knew that. But he couldn't sing it himself because he wasn't begging.
Don't do that.
He wasn't begging.
Don't mess with him.
Don't mess with who?
Don't mess with Keith Sweat.
Man, you can keep Keith Sweat, yo. Like, I mean, this dude, all he did was beg.
Merry go round and around. What's wrong with that?
There you go, telling me no
Again,
again. There
there
you
you go. That was one of my favorites.
there you go. What? Like, come on, man. Come on, Keith Sweat. Yeah, Jay Vickers. Keith Sweat wrote a lot of songs, but he only sung the ones where he could beg. He was like, I ain't begging on this one. Here, Johnny Kemp just got paid. This for you. I'm write me some begging songs, nigga. Shit.
Major's wife said yes. They performed Rock Creek Park. They had a full band with horns and percussions. It was amazing, very high energy performance. I have some footage. Oh wow,
Okay.
wow. Yeah, I did not know that Keith Sweat wrote that. Let me see. Say J said legacy when we lived in the projects. My sister Tina I was about look. I thought she's about to say my sister Tina Turner. I was about to say shut your mouth, but she said my sister Tina, let me see, would sneak out at night with this boy named Danny. The neighborhood kids would sing, "Doing it in the park, doing it after dark. Oh yeah, Rock Creek Park. Oh yeah, Rock Creek Park."
I
You,
thought that song was called Doing It After Dark.
so you have heard it.
I mean, I didn't, I just assumed that was the name of the song.
No, it's Rock Creek Park. They say it a million times.
Uh,
Gosh.
So
Oh my goodness.
maybe I just don't be paying attention. I don't know.
Black but not bitter said Keith Sweat did not write that song. It was written by Teddy Riley. Well, I'm just telling you what they said on the Instagram. I think I saved it. I have to look at it again.
Them Instagram niggas be getting all types of shit wrong though.
Well, yeah, they do. But I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of music like you do, so I wouldn't know to question that. Like who lies about music?
I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna get on. You know what? I be on TikTok sometimes, but I'm about to start being on TikTok a lot, and I'm just gonna start making up shit like the TikTok people be doing.
Oh, because that's what they do.
That lady that was talking about this ain't a turkey leg and shit. Like, I mean, I just wanna. I'm just gonna start making up shit, y'all. I'm just gonna be like, did you know that the Jerry curl was invented by Joe Jackson? Before
Not Joe Jackson.
the Jackson 5 went out to perform Dancing Machine, he went out with some baby oil and put it in Michael's hair, sprayed it down with water, and the Jerry curl was invented, and he named it after his cousin Jerry. Um, I'm just I'm just gonna I'm just gonna start making up shit because them TikTok niggas be getting shit wrong, and they go viral with wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it be thousands and thousands and thousands of views, and it be wrong. And
Yeah, because sometimes people send me true crime stuff, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's not real. That is made up. But they pass it along like it's something that's real. Yeah, and I don't like that because it does kind of mess up. I think it's an injustice to people who really are into true crime and really want to report it the correct way.
you know what was something that got spread around that was absolutely like taken out of okay, so they either lie or they take some shit out of context, right?
Yes.
So if you look at like what Black but Not Bitter saying, like the song started as an instrumental track by Teddy Riley intended for Keith Sweat, and then it ended up in the hands of Johnny Kemp. So listen, here's the thing: they will take some shit out of context, and it sounds true. Like I know y'all seen this, right? The thing about Eminem saying something about Michael Jackson, and then Michael Jackson bought his catalog, and then
Yeah.
now, yeah, that story is out of context, yo. That's not what happened. Like he didn't buy it out of like, oh, Eminem dissed me, so therefore I'm gonna buy his catalog and he got to pay me. That's not what happened. Like what happened was that Michael Jackson was a part of a group. That group, like Michael Jackson was like 1/8 of the group or some shit like that, right? A small portion of the group. But it was a group of people that bought a catalog that just so happened to have Eminem's music in it. And it wasn't like a vengeance, like I'm gonna get Eminem back type shit. It was pure happenstance that Michael Jackson ended up being a part owner of Eminem's catalog. And then, the money that he got off of it was not anything significant. So I just think that um that's one of those things that got spread around and people made memes out of it and shit. And I'm like, that ain't even what happened, yo. Like, but it sounds good. It sounds like a really, really good story, right? Like, oh, he got him back. Michael Jackson got him back. Nah, that wasn't what happened. That wasn't
Yeah.
anything about like anything that happened like that. So
Yep. Well, let me go ahead and we're going to get back in this call. I'm in the right place and time. Um okay, here we go. And I appreciate you guys' patience. I really do.
Now what time can I call you back? I'll be huh? You want me to try to call him? I got to spend an hour in here. No, that's fine. I'm saying what time I can call you back today. That's all. I'm good, buddy. I mean, once I leave here, I'm not leaving till the morning. My load don't pick up until the morning. I'm fine. You call me back anytime you get back. If I don't answer, just try to call me back. Okay, cool. I'll call you back for about 2 hours. 2 hours. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello? Hello? You finished with your rub down? Yep. Okay. So I tracked down the, you got a second? Yeah, go ahead. So I tracked down the bonding company. So at that time, I'm thinking that I had to pay
10%, that's 40,000. So that ain't how it go. I don't have to pay no $40 up front. I can get on a payment plan. See, I didn't know that. So I'm just finding that out. So, didn't have to pay the whole $40,000. That's what he thought. So I tried to call him. I guess he busy. He didn't have his phone.
I talked to him right after I got the phone with you. He said he was waiting on your call. He said he had tried to pick up the first time you called, but he said, I guess, whatever. So when I called him, he picked up. So he said he was up. He said he was going to be waiting on your call.
I just called him 2 times. He didn't accept the call. I guess he was doing something at the time. But I keep calling.
So that's what he told me. We talked for a minute. So he said he had missed your call earlier.
Okay,
And he said he see what you had called. Hold on for me 1 second. Let's switch this phone over to my car. Hold on.
Damn, that thing quiet you riding in. It sound like you was in the damn bed.
I'm out. I'm actually outside. I just got back in the car. Yeah. I'm standing outside talking to you. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So yeah, he said he had seen what you had called. So he said, I told him you were gonna be calling back about an hour or two.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So I'll just wait to talk to him, then I'll call you back later or something. See what he say. See what he got going on. See if it's accurate.
You want me to see, can I get him?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, you there?
Okay. Nesto, he said he's in a meeting.
Okay.
At the JW. I don't know what the hell that means. At the JW. Maybe you might know.
Okay.
If you know, don't say it. He said he's at a meeting at the JW. He said he just stepped outside to take the call. He said he's all.
Hello.
Did you? Hello?
Are you there?
What the fuck? You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
So yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I mean, the call stopped. That's why I was asking.
Oh, you didn't hear what I said because I was on mute. I said, "Do you know what the JW is?"
It's the JW Marriott.
Okay. Well, I don't. You act like I know what's happening in Georgia.
I mean, it's the Marriott. I know. My thing is that like Dre act like he having a meeting at the JW. Now, if you know what that is, don't say nothing,
Yeah.
cause we on the call and they listening to what we say. Okay. Now he said he at the JW. Okay, and he having a meeting. Okay, so I don't know if he a Jehovah's Witness. Okay, I don't know what the JW is. Okay, but Nesto, he said he at the JW and he having a meeting. Okay, all right. And if you know what that is, don't say nothing on this call. All right. And he said that he gonna call you back. Okay, that's what he said. That's what he said. And I'm like, why are you talking? Why are you talking like that? Like, shit.
Cause
Why are
they
you talking?
listening. They
And why?
listening.
And why you wasn't just a little bit curious to find out what the JW was? I mean, I'm saying, like,
Do you think Nesto really knew what the JW was?
I mean, more than likely he did because it's one of those things. Keep in mind what Nesto did out here in these Atlanta streets. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh,
running,
that's
you
true.
running to, you running with all these women and shit. Yeah, he knows what a hotel is. You know what I'm saying? He knows what a hotel, motel, all that shit. Holiday Inn is mad about music. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So the JW Marriott, and Nesta with his fake pretend bougie, yeah, he know what it was.
Oh, okay.
Already talked to the people at the bonding company. The person that he talked to is supposed to be calling him back at 3:30. That's what he told me to tell you. So he didn't say who he talked to. He said he's supposed to be calling him back at 3:30.
Okay, sir. All right.
And he said when he get out of
Okay, sir. Okay. All right, sir.
his meeting, whatever he's doing, he said he's gonna call me back.
Okay, cool. Okay. So let me make sure.
That's what he said.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you up on it. Yeah. I appreciate
Well,
it.
that's what he said. Now, I don't know.
No, you track the number
Dre
down and
so
call. So I
Dre
got
so
you.
fucking
I got you.
extra.
Okay.
Dre
He said
is
So,
he's
so
already
fucking
talked to
extra. Are
somebody
you kidding
earlier.
me?
I don't know. Maybe you want to. I don't know. And he said that the person's supposed to be getting back with him at 3:30. Whoever he talked to down there.
okay. All right, but I just want to make sure you know if he used property, he got to go to the jail. He got to use the jail. The jail got to take the property in the town.
Y'all gonna have to talk about all that. I don't know.
Okay. So let me give him an update so you know.
So
I'm
he
gonna have
did ask me this. He did ask me, have you been to court yet today?
no. I go to court at 5:00. So
Okay,
you
so I told him I didn't know.
So if you could, well, I know they folks, them bloggers gonna be all up in there. I don't even know them people, man. That shit is crazy, man. I can't.
Hey, Nestos, you don't have to know us, but we gonna be up in there, okay? We are, and that's just all there is to it. We're gonna be in your business. We're gonna be all up into all of the things that is everything Nesto as it pertains to your court date. Bible lady said, I know you fucking lying. I forgot to hit the like. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all, please make sure you hit the like button. Please and thank you.
Listen, I was saying before, like,
Okay. Here we go,
can you hear me?
y'all.
Can you hear me,
Take a
Legacy?
piss out there. They
Okay.
want to go find me in the
Legacy,
bathroom. This shit crazy. But
Who want
anyway,
to find you in the bathroom?
the bloggers, bro, man.
Ain't no bloggers following you in no damn bathroom.
They might as
Nesto,
well.
sit your ass.
Hey, man, they might as well.
Tell you come out from might as well. Ain't nobody follow you in no bathroom.
But that's how I feel, bro. That's how I feel. Man, look here. Man,
Oh, Lord,
everything I say,
yeah.
it just run off. It just run off, bro. I ain't
You
like
already know that.
Yeah.
You already know that.
Okay.
You this, what's your favorite word? This is true. This is true.
This is true. This is his favorite word. Okay. This is true. This is true. Nobody is no, I can't hear native. I can't y'all just don't know how I'm really about ready to end this live. No, I can't hear him at all. I can't even see his circle moving. Yep.
Well, I'm not
So I'm
talking.
sorry if I cut you off, native. Okay, native was telling y'all some okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Native, finish telling the people some stuff even though I can't hear you.
Oh no, I was saying. No, what I was saying was that Dre is just super extra. Like it just don't make no sense to be this extra about passing along a message. Now he said he gonna call you back right at 3 o'clock. Now that what he said. That what he said. That what he said. Now, I don't know Nesto, but that what he said. He said he gonna call you back right after the meeting was over with at the JW. He said he talked to the man, and it's gonna be he gonna call you back at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, Nestos. That's what he said. That what he said. Now I don't know now. I don't know. Don't hold me to it, cause I ain't say it. That what he said. Like, nigga, you extra as fuck. Like, that shit don't make no damn sense to go through all that shit to pass a message along. That's seems like some bullshit to me. let me let let me let Legacy know I'm done talking. Hold on. Hold on. Damn it, man. We gotta communicate other ways. Let me see if she gets the message. Yeah, Baba Led, that's what he said.
Out and say it's all over with. This is your life right now.
Yeah.
This is your life right now. This is everybody else that's associated with you. This is their life right now.
This they like.
So,
Wow.
some folks don't want to talk. Some folks don't want to be on the phone. Some folks want to stay away from it. So this is your life right now.
Yeah.
That's all. It is what it is. Some folks built for it. Some folks not. I'm trying to tell you that.
Yeah. This is true. This is true. You're right. This is true now. You're right. Okay. Well, I'll just hold tight. I don't wait this long. I guess I can wait a little long, can't I? I can hold tight. Yeah. Okay. Well, he know you know that what he told me is fact. So it is what it is. No, he know you know.
What you mean? You know what?
That means it's no nonsense when it come down to what you got going on. If it tell you something, it better be you got them had the facts together. So
What?
Well, this is what I want to know. If he don't have his facts together, his FAX together, what in the hell is Dre gonna do? What is he gonna do to Lamont? Like bully him, call him on the phone, do crank calls? Like what's going to happen by not telling Lamont the truth? I don't know. I don't know. And I still don't know if Native is talking. So
Well, I'm not saying anything right now.
That's right. That's the message that he told me to tell you now, and I'm just relaying. Like I said, if you want to talk to him, Lamont said he want to stay off them doggone phones. He said he's in trouble behind these calls. Everybody's in trouble. Everybody got enemies.
oh.
You know what I mean by that, right?
No, I do understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I
So
get that.
right. So people hear stuff. You know, they want to know why he said this, who you talking about, what's going on. So people are in trouble.
Okay.
Well, I ain't in no trouble, but I just got folks that's upset with me. But you know.
Hey. I mean, you know what crazy is? I don't know why they're upset.
You just said earlier that you was in trouble, so everybody got an attitude.
Everybody got an attitude, man. I don't understand.
Folks got an attitude with me. I'm not even in a committed relationship, so I don't know why folks mad with me.
Golly.
Well, I know why they mad. They said I thought you was better than that, so that's what I've been told. I thought you was better than that. I had more respect for you than that, but that's fine.
Wow. You know, that's the go-to. You know, that's the go-to. Yeah, that's the go-to.
Yeah.
Well, you reverse it now. Oh, my goodness. Boy, don't you say that. You can't say that. Yeah, you can't say that, sir. Yeah, you can't say it. Wow. Yeah, well. Okay, well, I'll call you later, see what he say then.
I mean, I'm good. I'm on my way to the house. I'm chilling. I'm just left the truck, trying to get everything aired up, get the oil checked. We're heading to Chicago in the morning, so truck been down for about a week, 2 weeks, so you got to make sure everything on ready to go.
Yeah.
Don't want no problems.
Okay, how Mr. T doing? He doing all right?
Yes, I need to call him, so I check on him too. He's a busy man. He's somewhere everywhere. He's a busy man.
That's good. Yeah. That's good.
He was just like you when you was out here. He here, he there. He got a lot of things. Got a lot of folks he look after, take care of. He just like you. Can't sit still.
Okay.
Taking care of the kids, taking care of the step kids. He just, he's a man with a plan.
I like that. I like that. That's what I want to hear right there. That's some good stuff. Okay. All right. Well, I'll inform you, sir, what's going on. If it's real, I will inform you. Ain't no such thing about it. Oh, they ain't going to do it. No, that's not true. None of that is true. They letting get it. No, it's not true.
You got somewhere to go?
For me? No, I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm just sitting here. I'm just listening.
No. I'm talking about when you make bond. You don't have to. Do you have somewhere to go?
Yeah. I got an address. Remember them people was texting?
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to stay with the little folks, the coach. You know, that's who he is going to be staying with.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm straight on that part. I'm straight. I got to pay for a monitor, though. I got to pay for that. I don't know why I got to pay for it.
Yeah. Well, I had to pay for mine.
Oh, you did?
It was $30. It was $30 a month. I told you that. $30 a month.
Man, that shit is $300 a month.
No, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. I think it was like that shit been so damn long ago, man. That's been 15, 20 years, so I can't remember what it was. But I had to go down. I had to pay for it though.
Oh.
And I think that sounds about right what you just said. I think it's so much per day.
Okay. You ain't have to stay in well, at least I ain't got to stay in no house all day. That's good.
No. I could go anywhere with mine. It was just that, those certain restrictions they wanted you to abide by, you couldn't go down.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. I was gonna.
Did this man say certain restrictions? Not restrictions, but certain restrictions. Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
I was still working with mine.
Okay. You driving in? You driving, doing your thing the same
Absolutely.
route? With the same
on
route?
Vacation? Yeah.
Damn. Wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
Everything. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It was certain parameters they had set up that they wanted to make sure that didn't happen. And that's all they were concerned about.
Okay, I got you. That makes sense. Okay.
As long as I was working, they didn't care. It didn't make no difference.
Okay, I got you. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That would make sense. Hey, man, these 2 years done whooped me, but I ain't gonna even lie to you. This jail time ain't like doing goddamn convict time. There's no comparison. Not at all.
It ain't like doing what kind of time?
Convict time, you're already convicted, so you're going down the road.
Right.
It ain't the same. Yeah, it ain't the same. At least you can go get some fresh air. You can move around in the compound. There ain't no moving here. You just stagnated. It's done. Yeah. Smell it.
It ain't no moving. You're just stagnated there when you're doing jail time. It's not like convict time. Jail time is not like convict time. Remember that, y'all.
And support all day. That's it. Car slamming all day long. Ain't nobody picking no book up. Not at all. Yeah, but that's it. That's all I'm waiting on right there, bro. We got a lot to talk about. Yeah. But I'm hoping to go well. I'm pretty sure it will. Yeah. They didn't tell you you weren't going to do it, correct?
I told you exact words what he told me to tell you.
Okay, sir. I know it, sir.
What's wrong with you? Is something wrong? You need me to repeat.
Native. Can you go out and come back in, please, if you can hear me? I don't even know if y'all can hear me.
Repeat it again?
Hey, man, listen. This shit like Christmas to me right now. Christmas, birthday, all that shit at one time. Yeah, you're coming up down next month. What you gonna do?
Yes, sir. Well, right. We don't want the blogger to know, but that's fine. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna be working.
Okay. This is crazy. Can't even have a great general conversation, man.
Well, we can have a conversation. We can have a conversation. Just know that, they listening. So, if they want the juicy detail, they don't want the boring stuff. They want the juicy stuff, Nesto.
Okay.
So as long as you're talking like you're talking now, that's good. They'll skip over. They will.
Okay. All right, yeah.
But the juicy stuff, as long as you cussing and fussing and cussing out folks and stuff and calling folks names, that's what they want.
Okay, I got to work on. Well, this is over with. It's over with now, so.
Yeah, you're gonna work on that. Yeah, we ain't doing that no more. We're not doing that no more, Nesto.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not calling nobody names no more. We're not doing all that. No, we're not calling. We're gonna be very professional. Yeah.
It don't matter whether you call the names anymore because we know all the characters. So you're really not doing yourselves any favors by doing that now. Not at all. Okay? Just want y'all to know that.
Okay. Did you ever call the folk that you said you were gonna call? You ain't checked up on in a long time.
Native, can you say something?
Here.
Yeah, no, can't hear you. Can't hear you.
You ever talk to them? You said you're gonna check up on. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you're gonna have to give me a hint without calling no name. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint. You say, hey, let me make sure I got it right. Yeah, I gotta make sure my shit golly. Right. If you give me a hint, I'll figure out who you're talking about. You say I haven't talked to him in a long time. Probably I don't know. Probably about maybe 8 months, 9 months, something like that. Okay. No, I have not. I'm being honest. Okay, hey, guess what? Everything will be just fine then. Due time for that to come. Due time. I don't know what to say. Well, sometimes things best not to be said.
All right, y'all. Um okay. I'm getting off of here. I can't function like this. I can't operate like this. This is too much for me. I gotta go. I thank y'all for being here, and y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Thank you for the super chats. Shout out to the Marvelous Moonlight mods. Thank you for the member milestones. Thank you so much for everything, and I will see. Oh, Native.
I'm here.
Oh, well, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Well, I'll play now that I can hear Native. At least I'll finish this call out. Okay.
Is all. Yeah. Right. But I guarantee it's gonna be a joyful moment. I can guarantee it. Joyful. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that part. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Some people can see things, some people can't. Some people want what they want. Some people want what they want, can't get what they want. So it is what it is. But the killer part of me is, don't you get tired of trying to just prove to people that got the best interest in hand and you care about it? Don't you get tired of that? Don't that shit get tired to you? And you try your best? You say, don't I get tired of trying to prove to people that I have their best interest at hand? Absolutely. And then you keep it real with them. You try to keep it real as possible. But some people don't like real. No, I can see that. I can see that. Some people don't like you. Some people don't like you being upfront. Some people, not everybody, but sometimes when you tell the truth and when you be honest, I've learned that people are ready for you to just tell them a lie. Yeah. But you tell them straight up, through my experiences, there's always something. Why you say it like that? You don't have to be so upfront with it. I'm like, goddamn. Well, which one you want? That's the shit. Which one you want? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay. You answer my question. I mean, I don't know if that's an answer for you, but some people do want the answer up front. Some people want it. Just tell me the truth. When you tell them the truth, you be in worse of trouble than you were before you told them the truth. Man, or they gonna use it against you now. I don't care. I'm not married, Nesto. Well, I know we got that part. We got that part. I mean, I got that part.
You answer my question. You answer my question. I'm gonna say you
But
answer.
that is, but that is true. Some people do want you to, you can't. And some people you have to keep things away from. I mean, hide things from them. You shouldn't have to, not unless you got just an open communication, an open relationship. Everybody, like I keep trying to tell you, everybody not built like that.
No, they ain't. But but yeah, that's true. But they be sure we trying to get it out to you. Just talk to me. You could just talk to me.
I don't understand why that's even funny.
Well, what are we talking about right now? We talking about a man who was cheating on his wife, right? But he's sitting up here talking about people don't like real and people don't like the truth. Boy, what is you talking about? Nigga, you wouldn't know the truth if the truth walked into your cell and asked you to do what he just did, what you just did to your other cellmate. You wouldn't know the truth.
My gosh, Nita.
You wouldn't know the truth. Like, no, what are we talking about right now? We talking about this man talking about people don't like real. What? Nigga, you got counterfeit money and about 15 different IDs. How many aliases do Nesto have, y'all? And he talking about folks don't like real. Nigga, you don't like real. You barely real yourself. What are you talking about? What are we talking about right now? This shit is so dumb. Oh, folks don't like real. Boy, what is you talking about? What is you talking about? Lord, boy, nigga. Oh, okay. So let me get this straight. How real was you when you was calling Shirley and then hanging up and calling Sonya? How real was you then? Since you
Right.
like to keep it real and you like to be upfront and Dre said I'm been telling you, nigga, you a married dude and you doing all this bullshit. Well, see. I'm just now you want to change the subject and shit.
Right. And doing
I
it
mean,
with a zesty little dude as well.
but I'm just, to me the hypocrisy is just outstanding. You know what I mean? Like it's just grade A hypocrisy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Through the whole thing, it's like, okay, so we just gonna pretend like you ain't just cheat on Shirley Strawberry. You talking about you like to keep shit real? All right, okay,
Or
all right.
that you have 15 wives at the present time.
Yeah, I mean, and listen, I think Dre was like not really trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Coming from him because like, you know, it's Nesto trying to paint himself as the hero in his own story. And anybody that listens to these calls any amount of time know Nesto is nobody's hero, not even his own. And so for him to sit up there with this disingenuous ass shit about having folks in mind, you got to defend yourself to these man. Shut up. You are a predator. You are a You are a terrible, terrible human being and a predator.
Right. Exactly. Yep, he is. All right.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Hey, it's the truth, man. Then you got to go to talking, man. Oh man, okay. Well, then you say it. You know how this shit go. You already know. You already
go. There you go.
I'm just
I got
laughing
to
at.
laugh, man, because it's funny. It's the truth, though. It's the truth. And you give them what they ask for. That ain't good enough. What next? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what next? And then they get frustrated. You go to scratching your head trying to figure out, is you crazy? There's something wrong with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay,
right.
man. Wow.
I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do next, those.
Oh, shit, I already know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. That's already said. I already know what I'm gonna do. So I tell now, I already know what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So, got my books ready. Got my stage show ready. I'm good. I'm ready. Yeah. I mean, I didn't.
He's got his books ready in his stage show. I don't even know what that means. Do you know what that means?
You know damn well I don't know what that means. Listen, um, you know damn well I do not know what the fuck they're still talking about right here. But listen, here's my thing. Are we still doing the whole women are crazy thing in 2024? In 2024, we still doing the we trying to figure women out thing. Because that's what it sounds like. I just don't know what they want next, what they be wanting next. Just talk to me. Just talk to me. I don't know what they want me to talk about. I don't know what they tell women crazy. Women be shopping. women be shopping. Like that's the like, are we still having that basic as Neanderthal ass conversation in 2024? That's what we at with these two motherfuckers. Like, I can't figure women out. Can you figure women out? I can't figure women out. No, Nestos, I can't figure them out either. I can't figure them out either. Oh, Nestos. Is that we doing that?
Well,
That's what we doing.
something else that I can't figure out is, first of all, what's so funny, and second of all, I don't understand. So he thinks this. He's not even talking about what he will do next time. Like, because at this time he thought it would be a next time. I'm sure not so much now, but I want to know why. Most men in this predicament would talk about the things they're going to do different. He's just talking about this the same, getting out doing the same old same old. He ain't even talking about how he can protect himself or prevent it from happening. But what I want to know is why can't they talk? He reads all this stuff. Why can't they talk about that? Why can't they talk about, I guess I mean, he talks about shows with Sonya. Maybe if he talked about shows with Dre, maybe Dre would know what he was talking about because Sonya sure never does. CJ said yes, because they never mature past high school in their mindset. Salt and Pepper Treasure said, okay, Nesto Perry, with your books, movies, TV series, and stage shows. um, maybe his is a single. Yeah, maybe he is going to come out with a single.
I mean, I think I agree, CJ. It's a very sophomoric conversation when you listen to it on the surface, right? This whole idea that women that they deal with don't like the truth because women that they deal with are so emotional that they can't deal with the truth. And I think that like men in my circle, men that I deal with, are nuanced past conversations like this. You know what I'm saying? That's why it sounds so weird to me that these old niggas is up here talking about, I can't figure women out. Lord have mercy. I know, ooh, you just said something else. These women is crazy. These women, I ain't heard nobody talk like this literally, CJ, since high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, when dudes would, the girlfriend want to break up with them, and then they have this conversation about women and all. Yeah, that's when we had that. Not at the age of what Dre is, 75, 80, and Nesto pushing 60. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had, old niggas should not be talking like this at all.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. Especially at this, as much as they've lived in life, you would think that the conversation would be a little. And wait a minute, let me take that back. As many women as Nesto has been involved with to rip off, he should. Why hasn't he learned anything about women?
Oh,
The
because
reason why all the women, huh?
he wasn't there for the lessons, Legacy. He was there for the money. He wasn't there for the after school special. He was there for the money.
Well, but see, that's why all the women in your life have issue with you, because you're stealing their money, or you are flim flamming them. So that's
Or
why you don't
or
understand.
violating their bodies.
Right, right, exactly. Yes, let's not forget that part.
Right.
You don't pay child support. You didn't see your firstborn, until I guess he saw her as an infant, I guess, but you didn't see her again until you went to jail. And I'll be doggone if I'm taking my baby to jail to see you Negro.
Yo, you know what? If I wasn't so busy today, I actually was watching a court. Judge Tammy Hayward. If you all are not familiar with Judge Hayward, she is a judge in Clayton County here in the greater Atlanta metro, I suppose. But she had a lady on there that wanted her baby daddy out of jail for. Now this nigga did all these crimes and killed
Oh, yes. Go ahead. I'm
and
sorry, I saw that.
And this lady is like crying, literally crying over this deadbeat nigga. Like she need her daddy. And Judge Hayward, I have to show y'all this one. I'm gonna try to come and show you. I might show y'all this. It's not long, so maybe on Strawberry Sunday we can kind of look at it. But basically, she was saying like, you don't need him to get out of jail right now until he gets himself together. You know what I'm saying? Like you crying behind this man and talking about, no, your daughter does not need an incarcerated, always going to jail daddy, because he cannot raise her behind bars, right? And so when she was saying this to the girl was still crying and wanting her, oh, she needs her daddy. And she said, no, she needs her daddy to be able to be a daddy. You know what I'm saying? And so she kept him locked up. You know what I'm saying? She kept him locked up. She was not about to let him get out. And this is what she told the lady. She said, you have to want more. You have to expect more and want more for your little girl's daddy. For anybody to be around your child, you should want more out of them, especially her father. And I thought about Nesto, of course, because this nigga just goes back and forth and and shit. And I just thought about how that message needs to be sent. And she talked to the dude and told him he needed to get his life together for his daughter in order to be an effective father. You cannot be in and out of the damn jail. So it's always funny when I hear these two talk and try to talk about women and life and shit. And now I give Dre credit. I ain't gonna take nothing away from Dre. If he got his own trucking company, he doing his thing fine. But Nesto, Nesto ain't got it. Nesto has never had his shit together. You know what I'm saying? But he still wants to be respected as a quote unquote man.
Right.
You know.
Right. Not I mean, I do respect at least the part of Dre who did turn his life around and do something important with it. But did you see the Tammy Hayward one where this it was the man was I don't know what he did. I don't know if it was a DV case or whatever. He the one I was telling you about, Native, where he was from Florida and they made it sound like it was going to be a sovereign citizen, but it wasn't. But anyway, um, his mother was there in court, speaking up for him, and he, she said you can't be around, this lady, whoever she was, or her baby. Apparently, she had a child before she knew him, and then they have a child in common, and.
Mhm.
So Judge Tammy was like, "Well, has paternity been established?" She said, "Nope." And so she said, "Well, nope, you can't see her. You
Yep.
need to establish paternity, and I'm not going to give you any type of visitation, not you or your son,
Yep.
until paternity is established." And I was so glad that she did that. And this mother was just this man's mother, not him.
Mhm.
Mother was the
Yep.
one begging for all this. I don't even think he opened his mouth. I can't even remember because I was just hyper focused on her and her nonsense. And I'm like, this is why this man keeps committing crimes, because you are upholding what he's doing. You're
That's
not
what she
holding
told
him
him.
accountable.
That's what she told her. That's what she told her. Like she's like, I'm not finna go. She was like, I ain't finna do all that. Y'all gotta stop babying this dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
crazy.
crazy. It's so crazy, and it just gets on my nerves that I mean this man. He has somewhat of a record. Well, no, I shouldn't say somewhat. He has a record, but just
Mhm.
like Nesto has a record now, I think it's wonderful that Shirley Strawberry decided to and when I don't look, do not take what I'm saying and run away with it. Okay, y'all. I do think the fact that she was willing to give this man a second chance, okay? Because he's put all that stuff behind him, remember? So she was willing to give him a second chance. I don't know if I mean sometimes I say, well, I would, I believe in giving everybody a chance. Shut up, Native, don't say anything. Um, but even though I do believe in giving people a chances, I don't know what part of the like what end I would be on as it pertains to someone who has been a criminal most of their life. I don't know what decision I would make in that instance. I would like to think I would think long and hard, especially if it's someone who's turned their life around, but I don't know. I don't know that I could. I mean, one incident 15 years ago is one thing, but another, and another. Let's remember, he's been arrested 3 times in their marriage since she's been married to him 3 times.
I mean,
So
Martin Luther King went to jail 37 times. I mean, so
okay, but look what Martin Luther King went to jail for. There's a difference.
but that's my point. That's my exact point. My point is that when we look at these things, or even when we talk about these things, like what are we talking? Are we talking about people that steal from people? Are we talking about people that couldn't afford lawyers and got a traffic ticket and got a bench warrant put out for them because they was working and couldn't make it to court because they have people have circumstances, and so I think like when we look at Ernesto, and I know like Martin Luther King is on the other end of the spectrum, but like if we look at arrests, the man got arrested 37 times for civil rights. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I think that like when you look at it, it's like, okay, well, that was Martin Luther King. Nesto is out here stealing and and touching folks and theft by deceiving and all that shit like that. So I think we gotta when you look at people's records and you look at their incidents with the police, I think that it is important to put it in context. You know what I mean? Context is important behind the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I know people that can't stop selling drugs. Oh my God, like nigga, you 50. You know what I'm saying? Stop selling drugs. But they keep getting out some kind of way and they go back to selling drugs. They keep going. It's like, and it is a cycle. It's a cycle that they don't know what else to do when they're free. You know what I mean? So I think context is important when we look at stuff like that. And also take into consideration, how the criminal justice system is unfair to black men and does punish black men more harshly than white men. And I think that all that plays a factor too. But if you got somebody that's just out here preying on everybody and stealing this and all this other crazy, lock their asses up, yo. I mean, that's just too much. That's just too much.
Let me add 2 things to that. First of all, also, this is like a two-part on one topic, and then something that popped in my head. So you have a Judge Mathis. Look at him, and look how he turned his life around.
Right.
You have a Malcolm X. Look at him, and look at how he turned his life around. So, I mean, you can't just like immediately say, "Oh, you've been to jail." Oh, no, 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 thank you. I'm not interested. But
Mhm.
what's interesting is how you were talking about black men and how the system is with black men. You can remember some of y'all when the crack epidemic was came about. We're in the war on drugs. It was a war on drugs. Fast forward to the late 90s, early 2000s, when white folks started taking up perks and chopping them and snorting them. We've got a problem. There's a problem in America. It's not a war on drugs. There's a problem in America because white folks is using drugs like this. Housewives are doing this. Oh, we've got to find help. We've got to do something. We've got to come up with programs. But when it was people in the hood using crack, it was the war
Mhm.
on drugs. Okay. Meanwhile, them black folks ain't get them drugs. Oh, somebody got them over here, and it wasn't us. Okay,
Right.
but it was a war, but now it's I mean, during the crack, okay, people was on crack, but guess what, when I grew up and needed pain medicine, guess what, the folk ain't nobody said, oh no, we can't give you this because there's a war on drugs, black people, they're using drugs, you can't have your Percocet. But then all of a sudden when white folks start using it, oh, we're trying to control the drug epidemic. It's an epidemic. It's not a war. It's an epidemic, and we're trying to control that. So that's that kind of stuff that just pisses me off. So then, meanwhile, I can't have my control. Most of my controlled substances that actually help me, I couldn't have because there's an epidemic now, and not a war.
Yeah, and y'all really should like I'm a y'all know I'm a documentary head. If I ain't recommending a book to y'all, I'm recommending a documentary. But if you can find this one, it's called The House I Live In, and it's by a guy named Martin Jarecki. And it basically the premise of the documentary is this: Martin Jarecki grew up in this household, and he had a nanny whose name was Nana, which I guess that's just two on the nose. But this lady was like his nanny for his whole childhood. But what he didn't know was that, like, um, instead of taking care of her own kids, he was, she was that was her job, was to take care of them and their family. So um, while she was out taking care of these white people family, her own sons ended up, going to jail for selling drugs and stuff. So because she wasn't there, she wasn't able to be a parent because she had to work. So he goes in and he basically explores this quote unquote war on drugs. Now he did this documentary is several years old, but it's still relevant. And they do talk about unfair incarceration rates and all that different stuff like that, powder cocaine versus crack and all that different stuff, and how those rules adversely affected black men and everything. So it's an awesome documentary if you all just want something interesting about this war on drugs, because the other thing that it explores how the police themselves feel about the war on drugs. You know what I mean? Like, what do they think about this? And you'll be surprised. The police are like, we don't like this. You know what I'm saying? We are just locking people up. They're getting out. It's just, and we don't like this because it's not effective, right? Because sometimes we think the police are gung ho on these different initiatives and things, and they're not, because the police are the ones that are on the front lines, and in a lot of cases putting themselves in danger for no apparent reason, because these people are going to get right back out. And so I just think that that is an awesome documentary. I really, really enjoyed it, and I just wanted to, kind of recommend that, since we're talking about war on drugs and other stuff. It is a really good insight into how all that works, and it does touch on what you was talking about too, Legacy. Where they were talking about, like, the white boys with the meth, and when that started to happen, and then you had these mandatory minimums coming out, and all this shit like that, and that was affecting black people. Everything always trickles down to black people. So
Thank you, Hillary. Um, what's it called again?
it's called The House I Live In,
Okay.
and it's by Martin Jarecki. And I want to say, well, Netflix always rotates shit, but I think at one point it was on Netflix, but I'm not sure where to find it now. But it is an awesome documentary.
Right. Right. I'm gonna have to look and see where I can find that. So y'all, I know I'm seeing something's not right in this chat. I know y'all are not telling me that Michael Clark Duncan was interested in Shirley Strawberry. Is this what we're saying?
I heard some of
Uh,
that.
huh?
I heard some about that.
But she wasn't attracted to him. She said he was a nice guy. What's to be attracted to? You okay? If I put him up against Nesto, I mean, I'm gonna pick when it comes to face, body, all of that. I'm gonna go with Michael Clark Duncan. Shoot. Just body alone. That's enough body alone. Because I do love me some tall men, even though I found out yesterday, only 2 inches away from being a little person.
I mean, you are damaged by that. That is damaged. You are that damaged you. You are.
I'm feeling some kind of way still about
Jesus,
that.
Jesus.
Maybe that's why I like men so tall.
They should have never told you that
No,
bullshit.
they
Oh,
shouldn't have. I just don't know how to accept that.
oh,
I just don't.
oh my God, you are damaged.
Yeah, I was I was at 1 o'clock in the morning pouring my heart out because I'm almost a little person. But anyway,
Jesus.
let's finish up this call.
Thanks for all this shit. But hey, you gotta turn some bad into good. I'm good at that.
You gonna have to come up with your master plan. If they
Yes,
think
sir.
you're gonna go right, you better go damn left.
Is that a saying? Turn something bad into good. Is that a saying?
A saying for who? Like, Nesto does not represent the normal English speaking population. A saying for who?
I was just wondering, was that a saying? Look, I ain't gonna lie. My I got my head is hurting really bad. I'm seeing dots and spots all over the place. So I'm just confused. Is that a colloquial saying that we don't that people use and I just can't remember?
I
Uh-huh.
mean, maybe for these sambos, but I mean, shit, right? I mean, you got to turn some bad into. I mean, duh. What the fuck? I mean, what else? I mean, that's not even. That's just common sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. You sure right. You absolutely right about that.
All eyes gonna be on your ass. They're gonna be on you when you get out here, and they're gonna be wanting some updates too. Yes, sir. Until you get yourself, I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm sure you'll tell me. I'm sure I find out. But all eyes gonna be on you.
Okay, well,
One false move, you fuck up again. You mess up again. Nigga, you can't sneeze wrong when you get out of here. But I'm telling you right now, they're gonna be wanting to know.
I do know
But
that.
one thing that I do know, handle your business.
Yes, sir. You do know that. You do know that.
Whatever that is that you're gonna do, don't give them nothing to talk about. They'll leave you alone.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
It
Yes,
is.
sir.
I don't know if you're gonna be a preacher, a deacon, you know.
Why is that even a choice? A preacher? A deacon? Like I'm not understanding why that's even a choice. Like why are we even saying why
I
are we putting
guarantee.
the church in this?
I guarantee if you ask Dre what a seminary is, that nigga be like, a simmer what? Talking about simmering these baked beans in here? What you talking about simmer? A
Somebody-
seminary. A seminary. Dre, he might want to go to seminary before he could be a seminary. A seminar. What? What that is? I don't know nothing about no seminary. A simmer who? A simmer what? That nigga don't know nothing about no damn. You can't just up and be a damn preacher. Like, I mean, I don't know. They again, the Sambo population probably understands them a lot better than I do. I don't know.
Okay, now let me just say this. In my world, and from what I've seen, like most of I've never I've not had only in my whole life had like three different pastors. And they went to seminary, they were educated. How can you be a pastor and you have no you barely got a high school education, you have no education, and even with deacons, it's been my experience that like you had to go through a certain, like within the church you went through a certain training and then you
Yeah,
graduated.
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't understand how he's just gonna come out and just what you this Negro wasn't going to church before he went in. Like, is he gonna come out and just be like, "Ooh, I'm going to church because I mean, like, really, he's not even affiliated. Yeah, a minister married him, but other than that, he's not even really affiliated with a church. How's he gonna come out and parlay his experience in jail and learning from his ways? And he didn't belong to a church. I don't know how that's gonna work for him. I don't know that at all. Let me see. Tanya B here says Slowberry earned her name when she talked about her daughter and let us still talk about her. Yeah, but she can't. But one thing I will give her, I mean, she shouldn't have had to have come around because I'm definitely going to pick my child over some man because I've known my child longer over some man. I mean, technically, but I mean, at least she did come around and she handled her business.
Whatever you gonna do.
Okay. They're gonna be so strong though. Okay.
They're gonna be yes.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you're gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna have to talk. You gotta talk to the man above now.
Yeah, we don't have plenty of talk. He said he's gonna guide me, so I'm good. I just stay paying attention. Don't
Duck y'all.
Every move you make, but you fuck up. Oh my God. You can't even hug nobody wrong.
I don't want to do that no more. I don't even want to do that. I'll be honest with you. Hey, I'm good, Flair. I'm good. Them folks, man, look here. There's something else out there on the streets out there, bro. Yeah, you just don't know what you're going to deal with right now. You know how many domestic violence in here with me right now, bro?
So it's not him that's the issue, it's the streets. The streets are bad, not Nesto, but the streets. Did y'all know that? It's the streets.
Well, he said, "Do you know how many domestic violence in there with him?" As far as I'm concerned, it ain't enough domestic violence people in there with him.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, he's trying to raise the issue again, like we just talked about before, where it's not let me not touch people, let me not grate people. No, 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 no. You got to be careful. In other words, they catching us. You know what I mean? Like they are looking for us. They are catching us. So
Mm.
therefore, we got to be careful because see, I keep telling y'all, when I leave my house and I go out here in these streets, I don't have to be careful. You know why? Because all I'm doing is minding my business and going to the farmer's market to get my fresh fruit and vegetables and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing, right? I ain't out here messing with nobody. I ain't groping nobody. I ain't even look. I don't even really do strangers like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even talk to people when I go out. Like that's just me. You know what I mean? Like I'm in the store, I get my stuff, and I'm out, and that's it. So people like me, I ain't got nothing to worry about. Nobody's accusing me of anything. I ain't putting myself in that position. But see, when you listen to Nesto, you would think that it's just like, oh well, I'll just walk around and my dick came out. And then when my dick came out, it just made a mistake and it just rubbed up against her. And I ain't know she was even standing right there. And then when it rubbed up against her, now I'm in trouble. See, you got to be careful out there. What?
Right.
What?
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Stupid.
You said you said a mouthful right there. Yeah. Yeah, especially it fell out. Yeah.
Oh, it just fell out. I would just walk around the street, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That part. I was just out there minding my own business, just walk around, and then bloop, up, dick came out. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And
Oh my gosh.
dick came out. Bloop, bloop, bloop. just, just came out. Then that thing, woman came over there and she said, "You want me to help put the dick back in?" I said, "Okay, you can help put my dick back in." Then next thing, she called the police. And then they come and talk about they gonna arrest me for doing something with her, and it wasn't even my fault. Dick just came out. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Well, listen, Native. VJ Love Him says, as a seminary graduate, I hope Nesto sticks to Job Co. Okay.
Listen. Now you done been through seminary, all right, and you done heard these calls. You know damn well Nesto can't do what you did. Nesto cannot do what you did to graduate seminary. Now you know that. You know that is not even an issue. Okay.
Uh,
And Nesto don't even know where the seminary at. I wish somebody would tell Nesto how to get to the seminary in Atlanta. Okay. The ITC seminary over there by Morris Brown. Okay. I wish somebody would direct him over that direction.
listen, apparently, it's not that. Let me shut up. We know a lot of folk that's been to seminary. Okay.
No, we don't. You were they went to seminary live. And so are they.
Major's wife got kicked out the room again, Native.
Man, Major's wife, I thought we had got past this.
Yes, I did too, actually.
We still getting kicked out the room, Major's wife? Damn.
And at 1:30 in the morning, too.
Damn.
Bible said Nesto would end up at the cemetery instead of seminary. Sima who? Sima what?
They told me to be a preacher. I need to go down to the cemetery. I went down to the cemetery. Ain't nobody down there. It's just a bunch of dead folks. And I was trying to figure out, tell me that part. How I'm supposed to go down to the cemetery and it's just tell me that part. Tell me that part. I'm supposed to go down to the cemetery and get in some kind of way I'm gonna be a preacher because I went down to the cemetery. Tell me that part.
Right.
Tell me.
Yeah, tell me that part. Tell me.
I'm waiting to hear that part. I'm waiting for that part. Tell me that part. I went down to the damn cemetery.
Oh, I forgot something, Native.
Okay.
You know what I forgot?
Well done.
Watch this.
Okay.
Let me play this call.
Them folks done lost their jobs, their benefits, been on there. They lost their 401k, been on their job 10, 15 years.
They lost their what? Native. What they
Hold on.
lose?
What did he say?
They okay. I'm gonna go back just a smidge because they lost some people in there losing things.
Every move you make, but you fuck up. Oh my God. You can't even hug nobody wrong.
Mm-mm.
I don't even want to do that no more. I don't even want to do that.
They
I'll be
fall
honest
out.
with you. Hey, I'm good, player. I'm good. Them folks, man, look here. There's something else out there on the streets out there, bro. Yeah, you just don't know what you're going to deal with right now. You know how many domestic violence in here with me right now, bro? Them folks done lost their jobs, their benefits, been on there. They lost their 401k, been on their job, 10.
4-1, okay.
They in there on a domestic. They didn't lost their job. They didn't lost their. First of all, if they are just simply in there on a domestic, they must have a lengthy domestic hearing because they shouldn't be in there long enough to lose their job, their home, their 401k. They shouldn't be in here. Y'all know what? This is the first call of Nesto's that my sister paid attention to, and that 401k took her out when she heard this the first time. But anyway, yeah. So this is what it can't be that these so many men are in here for domestic violence. They up there, out there beating on these women, and I just want to love women or something like that. He ain't say nothing like that. He's saying it as if there's no such thing as domestic violence. That's
Well,
how.
he ain't said nothing like that because he don't believe nothing like that. Like, this nigga is awful. This nigga is awful. And I mean, and and I don't have no problem saying it out loud. Shit, if you hit a woman, your ass needs to be in fucking jail. Let's just call a thing what it is. And for him to sound so dumbfounded and so flabbergasted that, and they losing their job. Yes, they need to lose their jobs. They need to lose. Let me tell y'all something, man. My sisters have dealt with that. You know what I'm saying? My sisters have dealt with that. I have no patience or any love for any of that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm gonna be on that side of the fence. You know what I mean? And if anybody look, if motherfuckers got a problem with this shit, I have zero problem talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like men who hit women. It's
Right.
not it's not okay. And if you listen to this conversation, it's very obvious that Nesto is okay with it.
Right,
That
exactly.
Nesto is very much okay with it. He is good with this shit. And no, man, we're not doing that. I gotta go through enough shit in during the course of my day, right? You have a figurative fight against the system, right? You have a literal fight for justice, right? You have all these different fights that you go through as a black man. The one thing I'm not finna do is fight somebody that I love or claim to love. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that. We're not doing that. We might argue, we might, which one was the better Jackson? Was it Jermaine or was it Michael? Well, we're gonna have that argument, okay? We gonna we gonna have that argument. But as far as like domestic violence type shit, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Right.
And the other thing too is, you know, providing a safe space for those people that are in those positions to get out, because like I said, having a sister that went through that, it ain't easy. You know what I mean? It ain't as easy as people want to make it seem sometimes. So being able to provide safe spaces for people to be able to talk about it and get out of it and get resources and things like that, all of that shit matters. But see, that matters to me. Doesn't matter to Dre, obviously, and it don't matter to Nesto at all.
And we know it sure as hell enough don't matter to Lamont.
Lamont is one of them people. He one of them monsters. He is.
He definitely is.
Fuck that nigga.
Okay, Bible lady, one more time, just a little bit, okay? She wants it back. One.
Every move you make, but you fuck up. Oh my God, you can't even hug nobody wrong.
How you hug somebody wrong?
I was getting ready to stop. I mean, I hate to do it, but how do you hug somebody wrong? I just want to know if anybody has the answer to that question. Please put it in the chat because I don't know how to wrong hug somebody.
How you hug somebody wrong? Do you know? Do you know how much shit? Do you know how much vile shit you got to do to hug somebody wrong, like incorrectly? Like, I mean, like, like it's some you on some bullshit if you hug somebody wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know my you know how when you're older you give somebody a hug, but when little kids hug you, they hug you just a little bit tighter than adults do. And I'm just trying to figure out, in all of the hugs that I have given and received, I've never had a wrong one. Unless it was somebody like intentionally, trying to do something wrong to me in the first place. Other than that, I've never had a wrong hug.
I mean,
So
you
I
have
don't
to be
know
on some R. Kelly shit for real.
that. Huh?
You have to be on some R. Kelly shit for real. Like you have to be on some. It seems like you're ready type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Seems like you're ready. Yeah. What
It
was that
seems like
about?
you're ready.
What was that
Yeah,
about?
like temperatures rising. See, when you do that while you hugging somebody, that might be a wrong hug. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, I could see Nesto talking to his attorney, right? All I did was I went to go get a hug. I gave a hug, and then all of a sudden my dick came out. Bloop bloop bloop. And then next thing I know, I'm hugging her with my dick out. Bloop bloop bloop. And then I said, "Excuse," I said, "Tell me that part. What you gonna do about it? Tell me that part. You gonna pick it up? What you gonna do? Tell me that part." And then she called the police, and now here I am, and I ain't pleading to nothing I ain't do. I ain't pleading to nothing I ain't do.
Tarot Destroyer. I don't know. I've never seen you here before. I don't know what this is about, but uh, this is you in the wrong chat. Thank you, Bible lady. You in the wrong chat, sir, ma'am, whoever. Okay.
Yeah, nah.
Mm.
Nah, this is some they on some bullshit. Look, y'all. This is the type of shit. These the type of motherfuckers that go vote, y'all. You see what Terror Destroyer putting in? These the type of motherfuckers that go out and be voting and shit, and they go vote for Trump, and they want to call everybody else crazy. Look at this bullshit right here. This
Yeah.
this motherfucker did not vote for Kamala Harris. Okay, motherfucker, this Terror Destroyer did not vote for no damn Kamala Harris. Okay, this is why we got to. This is why us intelligent people we got to do what we got to do. Okay, because these crazy motherfuckers is out here doing what they got to do. Okay, just keep that in mind. I'm just saying.
Oh, uh, this person been in here for a minute, right? While we up in here talking intelligently, this person just all up in here saying stuff. But you know what I got to say, Tarot Destroyer, because you could probably hear me or whatever. Because your message was just deleted. I'm gonna tell you, if your parents was out in there in the jungle fooling with some pygmies, they needed to be eaten. Anyway, I already know. I know who you are. So don't. Don't do that. I know who you are. I know who you are. If they come back in here with some foolishness, block them.
I don't know the motherfuckers. I don't know. The first time I seen them.
Coming in here with these little jokes. Look, got all stuff. I don't know how I didn't see all this shit that he putting in the chat. But this person has been here for a minute. Yeah. Tarot. Okay, y'all block this person. Block this person. Well, never mind. I'll do it. Let me play the call.
When you want to do that, be honest with you. Hey, I'm good, Fred. I'm good. Them folks, man, look here. There's something else out there on the streets out there, bro. Yeah, you just don't know what you're gonna deal with right now. You know how domestic violence in here with me right now, bro. That folks done lost their jobs, their benefits, been on there. They lost their 401k, been on their job 10, 15
Oh, one
years
okay.
because of argument, bro. Man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Say that again. Nesto.
I said, you don't even know how many people that's sitting here with me for domestic violence. I've been on that job 10, 15 years. I lost
Oh,
a
yeah.
401k. I lost everything that worked for. Gone. Split second.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I do.
I just noticed some slick, shady stuff.
Mm.
He asked Nesto to repeat that again. Have you ever noticed that when Nesto is saying some wrong stuff, Dre's always saying what say what now or what you say again? Have you noticed that he heard that man say 4-1 okay? He heard it the first time. Why did he ask him to repeat that? Now this the second, just like when he was going over to Nasaprasi. You know, he did the same thing. And talk about that, and he let us still go all into this deep explanation, and then say, "Well, that's not how I understood it." You know, I mean, he's slick shading him, and he don't even know it. Wow. Okay. Anyway,
You know why?
why?
Because Nesto is a stupid person. You see what I'm saying? See, when you are a stupid person, you are at a disadvantage when it comes to inside jokes and shit. Like you can say all types of slick shit to a stupid person. I mean, what they gonna do? Figure it out? No, they're stupid. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. They're stupid people. Hmm. Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
it's stupid.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, all right, we got just a little bit more left.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I can only imagine because if you think back, what, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 years ago,
Oh my
when you
god.
came to that meeting with me, remember that meeting you came to me with?
Yeah, I remember.
You remember
The
them same
Woods?
folks that were sitting in there?
I heard.
The same thing. They were going through the same thing. Same thing
Wow.
or worse. Or
A
worse.
word. Yeah.
A
Yeah.
Worcester.
Same thing.
I remember that.
Yeah. Same thing.
Man, I just
I was
amazed.
like, damn.
Yeah, man. So, men ain't got no rights like they be thinking they do. No, sir. I mean, it's some cold stuff going on out.
Men don't have rights.
Damn sure don't. The men do not have rights to beat a woman. Nope, sure don't, Nesto. Nope.
Did you hear like they think they be having?
I mean, that's the only right. I mean, what are we talking? We talking about domestic violence, and we talking about the men ain't got no rights. No, men don't have a right to do that. No, they don't. So, in a sense, he's right, but it's just his misinterpretation of what's actually happening in those situations. Because keep in mind, y'all, the man is talking about the importance of the job in the 410K. Okay. He ain't said nothing about it was wrong. He ain't said nothing about I don't agree with it. He ain't said nothing about that. All he worried about is everything they didn't work for in the 401K. Now, now somebody that was really concerned about the shit would have took a more nuanced approach to this whole conversation. You know what I mean? Like if we're talking about men that are falsely accused, that ain't what he said. He said, "Do you know how many domestic violences is locked up with me right now?"
Right, right, right,
You know what I mean? So we're not even talking about advocating for people that are falsely accused. You
right.
know, we ain't
Exactly.
even talking about that. We're talking about how many. Do you know how many domestic violence is located? Which, by the way, is a funny sentence in itself. Uh, how many worse? How many, we got to wear. You think Nesto and Dre use worse here sauce on their show?
Worse, worse are here sauce.
Nesto, Nesto, tell me that worse here. I got that worse.
Worse is so
You got
ignorant.
worse of his. You got some of the worse of his songs. You know how I like my steak, Nestos.
With some worse is
With some
sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. You can keep that A1, Nestos.
Yeah, I'm with the worst, sir.
I got some Worcestershire sauce.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. You know what, Shay, that's a good question. How the fuck this ignorant mofo keep coming back? I'm wondering that too. I'm great. Look. Anyway, it's too complicated. Said Dre did the judge order you to attend anger management classes. I think if he since he got out of it. Wait a minute. Let me finish that thought. I think since he ended up not being charged. Probably not. Um, be the one said Roy's sister Cheryl saw. Roy's sister Cheryl. Oh gosh. All right, y'all.
Yeah, man. Really is. What you think about Trump? You think he gonna do something?
They gonna mess around and be president again. That's my personal opinion.
You think he is?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I don't know. I just don't know. I don't claim to be a politician. I
Oh, we
don't
know.
claim to. I don't claim to know what I'm talking about.
Oh, we know.
What I don't understand is how, man, with everything that he got going on in jail, lawsuits, court, everything that man done did, I don't understand how he's still damn running out
He's
here on the
white.
street where he can run for the president of the United
He's
Okay.
States.
white.
You can't do that.
No,
Because he's
well, you
nigga.
just answered your question then. You just answered
Well,
the question.
I understand it because I do understand it, but it's just amazing to me that everything he got going on, guilty or not guilty, all the shit he done, he still is a candidate for presidency, whether he wins or not. It's just amazing to me.
It's
He ain't,
amazing.
he ain't did not one day in time. He ain't did not one day in jail.
Nope.
Not one.
That was me and you.
Not one. Oh yeah, we'll be done. We'll be going through what we're going through now because back when he ran, 7 years ago, when they found that tape with him on the bus talking to his buddy. You remember that tape when he was talking to his buddy about grabbing women's vagina and they had him busted? Yeah.
And they
He still got president.
he still won.
They still voted for him.
Because men that does not bother a man. Not I'm not, and that doesn't mean that doesn't mean all men. Some men it just doesn't bother. So of course he won because that's not important to them. That's not important to them.
This is crazy. That's crazy, man. But they had me up in there talking about how I'm running around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
it's crazy.
I know you're not President Trump. I'm not trying to compare you to President Trump. It's just amazing to me. It really is. I don't know if he's gonna get it or not, but I'm just.
Man, that man gonna get that thing with a cakewalk. Shaky ain't gonna get it. He ain't gonna get it.
These folks do some amazing things if they want it, man. That government is something serious, man. So, like I said.
Yes, sir. Yeah. This is true. What you're saying it is something serious. It's something.
I can't believe that this man says Shaky ain't gonna get it. Nesto probably doesn't and hasn't voted in many, many years. Now I know there's that Instagram photo with him and Shirley Strawberry, and I just voted. You notice you only saw one sticker. You ain't see two. So I don't believe this man even votes. And he always
What makes you think that, nigga Simone? What make you think that this slow talking, ignorant ass motherfucker don't vote? Please tell me.
Well, sure. He is a convicted felon. That's for one. Okay.
Okay.
He would not have the wherewithal or the common sense. Because remember, Shirley said, you got to have your record expunged. So he's probably done nothing that would allow him to vote. I think the only reason why he paid attention to the election this time is because he was in jail, and that was probably what was on the TV. Okay, so in my opinion, this man voted and has not voted in many, many years with his two. And it took me watching that hearing more than once, and thanks to Craig Lewis with his two crimes with a pow pow. So I know that he is not taking the time out to appear. it interferes with his schedule of scamming. So no, mm-mm, not at
Mm.
all.
So you don't think he took a DuPont magazine in there with him to go?
No, Bible lady said for number one, he he couldn't have read the ballot. That's right.
Well, I don't know about reading the ballot, but he damn sure couldn't have followed them damn instructions. Because, like, if you go vote, and y'all know what I'm talking about, if you go vote, they be like, all right, now put the card into the machine, hold it there for 5 seconds. Your selections will come up on the screen. Press the selection only once. And then once you're finished voting, click finished here. Now take your card out of the machine. Man, Nesto be done got so frustrated with that shit. The hell you mean put the card in the machine? I put my card in the machine. They talking about now you talking about the card you gave me? Tell me that part. Tell me that part. I put my green dot card in there and ain't nothing happened. Ain't nothing happened.
If you don't stop with this green dot card.
I put my Russell Simmons card in there. Ain't nothing happened. Now how come I couldn't vote? Tell me that part.
You know, Native. I was thinking about you earlier because I see where Kamora Lee Simmons is back on. You know, she got another show, and I was like, "Does this mean we gonna get another baby fat card?" What you think, Native? The
Hi,
baby.
I'm Russell Simmons. You all probably saw my ex-wife, Kamora Lee Simmons, and she's back with Baby Fat. Now you can get the rest card, Baby Fat. It's the pink one, y'all. It's the pink one. And even though it is the Kamora Lee card, it still has all the original fees that you like to pay with your rush card. There's a using the card fee. There's a holding the card fee. There's a spending more than $5 fee. There is the fee if you go get your grandmama groceries with it, all from the rush card. I'm Russell Simmons, and I'm taping this commercial from a whole other country because I'm wanted in the United States. God bless you. Good night.
Native, you said using the card. Why didn't you say user fee? You said using the card fee.
listen, listen, y'all. Don't get it messed up. I did order a rush card, right? And listen, Vita One. I ordered a rush card. This is how I know about all these damn fees. These motherfuckers charge you to use the card. I'm talking about it was like $1.25 per purchase or some bullshit like that. I looked at all them fees. I threw that bullshit away. I did. I threw my rush card away. I had this shit for like a day. I saw that there was a transaction fee, $1.25. So basically, if you put $200 on your rush card, you gonna spend at least $30-$40 in fees out of your $200 that's on your card, right? And I'm like, eh, and then they would have the people on there that was like doing the testimonials and shit. Like, I got my rush card, and I was able to go to the McDonald's and order fries. Thank you, Russell Simmons. I was able to pay my rent. Thank you, Rush Card. Like, nigga, what? Y'all doing regular shit. Y'all are doing regular shit that you don't need a rush card to do. I don't know. It's always weird. It was always weird.
You know what? I never got around to it, but I was only interested in that baby fat card because number one, it was pink, and number two, it had a Siamese cat on it. So,
Mhm.
because that
Yeah.
design on there is a Siamese cat, so that was the only reason why I was interested in it.
Uh-huh. Well, you was about to be interested in losing all your shit because that shit was a fucking ripoff, man.
Oh, Native Vita one. She said she briefly had one.
That's what I'm saying, Vita. Look, them feet. See, Vita one, no, them feet. I'm not making this bullshit up. Them motherfuckers was getting over on that rush card, yo. Like I'm talking about, it was like it was a certain amount that if you spent either more or less than that amount, they charged you a fee. Like, or if you didn't have enough money, like a certain balance fee, or if you, man, that shit was ridiculous. I couldn't even, like, when I tell you I couldn't even fathom putting money on that shit, man, I threw that bullshit away.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure you the one threw hers away too. Shit. And fuck this shit. Let me go get me a real bank account fucking around with Russell Simmons. Shit.
Yeah. But you know what? You want to support. You want to support that. That's what I'm saying. Oh, only buy black, only support black, and I agree with that. But to an extent, I mean, so you telling me I should only use cards by black people, but it's okay for them black people to charge me outrageous fees.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's not black people. It's a bank. And
Well,
that's the
yeah,
thing about it.
yeah.
So like with they have the what's it called? The Greenwood, I think it's called Greenwood Bank. And Killer Mike was out here promoting it. And so they put these black faces on it, but the
Mhm.
card is actually distributed by a white bank. But
Right.
they make a Greenwood card and they let Killer Mike come out here and talk about, yeah, we going this and this and this. But when you read the paperwork, because they have to disclose all this information. So when you get the card and you read the paperwork, you find out that Greenwood is not an actual bank. Like it's backed by this East Coast I forgot the name of the actual bank that actually backs the card. So so it's not even that. So to me, that's even worse because that is super, super, super deceptive. That
Right.
shit is so damn deceptive because you watching the commercial and you see Killer Michael's stupid ass. I'm not a Killer Mike fan, y'all. You see Killer Michael's stupid ass up there. Yeah, y'all, this Killer Mike, get this Greenwood card. And so you automatically make the assumption and make the association that this is a black owned bank, and it's not. And so I don't like the deception. I don't like the like I'm gonna make y'all think that this is black owned and it's really not. I don't like that shit at all.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yep, you're right. That is true. That is true. But you got a good point.
Serious. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we'll be all right some kind of way, you know. It don't really matter to me anyway. I just like Kazina because he make me laugh. It's just the silly stuff he be saying. It just be funny to me. Yeah, and he gets away with it. That's funny to me.
This is the ignorance of it all. Okay, all of that is funny to you. It's not funny what this man is and has done to this country. I must say, I already knew he was ignorant. But that thing with, I mean, it's bad enough you are ripping people out their homes, throwing them out the country, sending them back to places that, somebody who came here when they're 4, they're like 50. They don't know nobody there. You're throwing them out. You're doing all these things. The human rights violations that this man has committed, as far as I am concerned, is atrocious in itself. But that thing he did with Rob Reiner,
Hmm.
that was just I mean, really. By the way, President Obama is paying for the funerals of his wife and him because he said he was always there for him and so on and so forth. So that's wonderful too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He don't give a damn.
No, he don't. He just gets away with it. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how, but you know what? Since he was in office last time, at the end, he started really didn't give a damn. But you ever notice people start acting like that too?
Oh yeah. Oh
you
yeah.
know,
Oh
people
yeah.
start saying whatever they want to say, their opinion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It could be
Oh
your
yeah.
own neighbor. He ain't like you all the time you been
Yeah.
standing next to him. When Trump come in, he started calling y'all kind of names and everything. Started flying it out.
I agree with that. I think
You have 1 minute remaining.
Well,
for them to get as bold as they did. I really do. I really do. They was already didn't like us, but I think he just opened up the doors for them to just be bold with it.
Yeah, man. Go with it. And did you see where you hold his hand and talking about, I ain't seen this much darkness in the wild, blackness or something he said when he went
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, if I talk to him, I call you back. If I don't talk to him, I'll talk to you sometime this weekend. See what's going on.
All right.
All right. Be careful, bro.
Okay.
Like,
all right. You too. Be careful, man.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Thank you.
Did you did you did you at some point turn on CNN, Legacy Moon? Because the way these two political commentators was giving pinpoint accurate assessments of the political landscape, I thought it was Don Lemon and
Yeah.
Will Caesar. Shit. What?
Right.
Did I look down and you turned on CNN and I ain't know nothing about it? Is that what happened? Because
No.
that was some astute political reactions. My God, they are.
we we were still over there with phone calls from prison, and you were getting the political commentary stylings of Ernest,
No,
Nesto
nah,
Williams, or
nah,
also known as is Nestos or Nestos. That's what you was getting, and the one and
nah,
only
nah,
Dre
nah.
Damascus Road Torn Man.
Nah. That ain't what that was. That was some because that shit was sharp. It was poignant. It was sharp. It was just on point. You know what I'm saying? And I looked. I was like, oh, Legacy Moon must have turned on CNN right now because these motherfuckers right here, they talking about some shit now.
Oh my gosh. Yes, they was giving us the best that they got.
Oh
They
my
was
God, it was. I mean, I learned so much. You know what I'm saying? I learned so much. The way they were so accurate with their quotes. I mean, they were just doing the damn thing, Legacy Moon. Did somebody say black excellence? Did I see somebody in the chat say black excellence? No, I didn't.
no,
Okay.
no, no, no.
Okay. Okay.
However, Bible Lady said, "I'm not supporting because you're black." Nope, nope, nope. Um, I recently tried to support a black-owned company on TikTok and bought a sample body oil. That shit smelled like what? Chant lily mixed with white diamonds. I smell white diamonds, but the
Shit,
chant lily. Oh,
so
okay. Yeah, I've never smelled that before.
I have.
Have you? What's it smell like?
Don't worry about it.
Look, my talk said them two had they facts together. They
Hmm.
had they facts
I'm telling
together.
it was biting political commentary. It was
Yeah, it's true. It
absolutely
sure
just.
was.
I
It
mean, these niggas was on point.
Look, she didn't say it smelled like grandma. She said it smelled like great grandma. Oh my God, she taking it way, way back, way
Yeah,
back.
it smelled like if you had just escaped slavery and you was trying to throw off the scents of the hounds. You see what I'm saying? Like like I'm trying to throw off the scent of the hounds right now. I don't want them to smell me, and that's what you will put on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Forget
that's
them
what that
hush,
is.
forget them hush puppies. Go on
Yeah,
and put you on some of that, and
you're
you
right.
will be okay.
Right.
Well,
Just hitting.
you can't really necessarily. Hey, how you doing, Harry Hubman? You can't really take the word of the people on TikTok because, after all, they gave us the pink sauce, the pink sauce lady. You know who
Mm,
put it on everything, who was stirring that stuff up in her kitchen and mailing it off to y'all. There was no preservative put in it. It was not sent to you in a cold pack. Folks was getting that stuff. It was exploded. Folks said it was nasty. Just
man,
all
that
that
should
stuff.
that should look nasty. I can't imagine going to somebody's house and they like, I made some pink sauce wings. I'ma leave. I'm not staying for that bullshit. I'm finna go.
Ah.
You niggas tripping.
Ah, I know, right?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna tell you something. I love the color pink. I love butterflies. That's one of my favorite things. Butterfly, and like every time I'm trying to get away from, because all my bedspreads over the last year and a half have been butterflies. So I was like, let me get some sunflowers because I love those too. But one thing you're not going to do is walk in here and see every wall wallpapered with butterflies. You're not going to see all the pins I write with, every last one of them being butterflies. You're just not going to see that theme. And when I see somebody who's selling some sauce, talking about pink sauce, and they have what do they have? They their hair is pink. They only wear pink clothes. Their house is pink. Their sauce is pink. Everything's pink, pink, pink. There's another lady on. I don't know if I've seen her on TikTok or YouTube. Her whole kitchen is pink. All her appliances are pink. All of all of the food she cooks is pink. Like, I don't know, I guess she put some type of food coloring or whatever. But just sometimes it's a you've gone too far. If I ever start just like the whole entire house is pink, or my favorite thing, I love elephants. Will I have me a couple of elephant statues and stuff? Yeah, but like if my whole house is just elephants, 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 I just somebody please rein me in, please, please, please.
Well, now, Lady Simone, my mama got a house full of elephants. I ain't gonna lie.
She
I ain't
does.
gonna lie. She got a house full of elephants. She love them damn things. I don't know why.
Look, look.
I don't know why. Look,
That's
I ain't helping the situation at all. Like I be buying elephants and shit. She just be so happy. Look at this elephant. She just be showing people. She showed people like when you go in the house, she gonna show you the elephants that I bought. Look, he bought me this one. Just like
look.
my mama, my
T-
mama love them damn things. She just do.
tell your mama, say, mama, you got all these elephants around here, and I know it's probably hard, dusting and everything. You should let me have a couple of them, and then you take them and send them to me. Okay, that's how we going.
No, I'm not finna. I'm not finna. No, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not finna take my mama elephants. She love them damn things.
Yes, yes. My Tony trunks up. Okay, trunks up.
Yeah, that's what she got. That's all she got.
Uh
Is them
huh.
the
I
trunk.
now I did look like I had elephant statues. I had these one things. They were like they weren't trash cans, but they were I called it like an African drum because it looked just like that, but it didn't have the top on it. And I just used to put it was like a catch-all for me. But I love those things. I had an elephant water fountain. I had my little elephants throughout the house. I had all kinds of things. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she love them damn things. And it's been like that like my whole like we used to have I don't know where my dad was in the military, so he some of the stuff that was in our house came from Europe automatically. You know what I mean? Because they lived over there. So when he got ready to retire, they shipped all that stuff over. So a lot of the stuff in my mama's house is like European, and you ain't really gonna find it nowhere. So she used to have these elephant statues that came from like Germany or something, weird looking shits, but they were elephants and they were in the house, and I grew up around that.
We
So
had some. I think they came from either the Philippines or Thailand. I don't know which one, but yeah, we had those. But and I don't know what got me into elephants. I don't know if it was those. I'm a pretty frugal diva. Said my grandmother is a Delta house elephant down. She's deltaed down with them elephants, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, that was if I had pledged that would have been it. Delta, it would have been it. Delta or I was torn between them and Zeta Phi Beta, but Delta, yeah, that was my number one. But I didn't because they wanted too much money. Plus, I didn't paying people to mistreat you is just really something. Yeah, it's just paying something to uh somebody to mistreat you. Just But y'all, that is it. That's all we have for y'all. We got through that call. We got through all of these technical difficulties. Harry Hubben, do you realize you're being completely ignored? I don't know if you know that. We've had a troll issue, so I don't know what you're doing, but no one's paying you any mind. So, anyhow, that is all we have for y'all tonight. We've been on here. We've had technical difficulties. I really appreciate y'all. Um, hanging in there with me because y'all don't know. I was about to just hit that when asked Native to go out and come back in. If he came back in and I didn't hear him, I was gonna shut this thing down because I was getting frustrated and I have so much on my mind and whatnot. I don't feel too good and I was ready to go. So I appreciate y'all being here and I thank you so much for your patience and your time. Shout out to the Marvelous Moonlight Mods. Thank you for the super chats and the member milestones. I am going to be back tomorrow. Hopefully my shit works. Okay. Native will be back when Sunday. You gonna be Sunday, Strawberry Sunday?
Yeah, I'm gonna be back Sunday, but thank y'all for for checking out the music. I appreciate that. The members got a chance to listen to a track a day early. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe I will have some more music for y'all to listen to maybe the beginning of next week. So we got a whole album put together. Okay. So it's a whole thing, it's a whole project, right?
Yeah.
So, right now I'm working on trying to get some distribution for that. So, yeah, but look, if you went and listened to it, if you liked it and told me you liked it, thank you. If you didn't like it and didn't say shit to me that you didn't like, thank you for that too, because I need that kind of negativity in my life. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life right now, so thank you for that. But no, listen, tell a friend, send them the link, let them hear it. You know what I mean? I'm super proud of the music. So just
I am too.
It's dope. So just check it out, and thank y'all for supporting. I appreciate y'all.
We have some after dark. We have a theme. I could not. My video was not getting together. It was so. Now imagine, y'all. I'm already upset about that. So I'm upset. My video ain't coming together. I'm having technical difficulties with Canva and whatnot. So I was already upset that we started the show and I couldn't use my music, and then all this other stuff. I'm gonna order a cord because it'll come. I think it's my mic, my cord. So I'm gonna order one and have it tomorrow. So when I go live, I might do 2 lives. It might be one. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about. I know we've got that lady, Susan. I can't think of it. Laura. I don't know. But Phone Calls from Prison has put up her call. If those of you who may remember, she was the woman who unalived her black neighbor. She's a white lady, and I might do her interrogation tomorrow, in the afternoon, and then maybe perhaps I'm gonna wait and see how many phone calls from prison is gonna do of hers, and then I'll decide. I still have not given up on the Murtaugh guy. I can't think of his first name at this moment. I haven't given up on him. I just have not had time to finish watching the series. And let me see. Yeah, that and still thinking about finishing up because I started doing calls on Mackenzie, but I didn't finish that, so I might do that. Thank you, Lorenz, Susan Lorenz. Yeah, yeah. Stephen Stern, I was thinking about doing, but that's a sensitive. Well, like domestic violence is a sensitive subject for me as well, but that is just too sensitive, and I'll never forget the first video I did on him. I broke down in the middle of it, so I have not touched his calls. And, I was kind of thinking about it today, maybe getting into his business, but I don't think I can handle it. So, anyhow, that is all I have for y'all. I will be here on tomorrow. Y'all have yourselves a good night. And in the tradition of Nesto, this is how we are going to go out.
Now my motherfucking goddamn dance. You know what that means? For the haters. The ones who don't believe in me. I don't give a damn about you. I'm getting to the money. Key code to get in. Come on then, let me show you something clear to get in here with. It's the bedroom. Come on, let me show you the shower. Let me show you everything. Gotta get it to you. Come on. All right, here we go. Shower, room, hot tub. Let me show you upstairs where the players go at. This thing selling for $2 million. $2 million. I can get it for $700,000 today. All I need is 10 good players. Come on. Imagine how many deals we can cut in here together. 10 good players, just 10? Come on, players, come on. They're for all the cigar smokers, the football, basketball players. Come on now, stop playing. Get with a real player. Get on my